Gahayo! Gahayo everyone! Welcome in! Woo! Another Never7 stream. Let's go! Nunca siete. Yeah, another Nunca siete stream. Yeah. Welcome in, Niamiya. God, it's so hot in my room. Give me a sec. I should not be sweating in the winter, but my dad keeps turning on the damn heat. Oh, okay. Well, anywho, yeah. Another Nunca Siete stream. Today we'll be going forward with Saki's route. She's definitely the tsundere type. Oh god, it's repeating. She's definitely the tsundere type of character, so I'm really wondering like how it's gonna go. But yeah, I had, oh yeah, in the intro again. But yeah, I had so much trouble getting out of bed today. I was like trying to construct a tweet, the Smash Brothers dream tweet. I don't know if people saw it, but I think I probably like woke up 5 or 6 times trying to like tweet it out, and then I ended up like having a typo anyways. Like, damn it. I tried so hard to compose the tweet without any mistakes, but I was so damn sleepy. Beat up the MC? I hope not. That's Okehiko's job. He actually hit me yesterday in Haruka's route. Oh yeah, let me open up the guide. Speaking of tabs, what is it? The picture-in-picture thing for YouTube on my phone. You know how like you can open up like the video, and then you can like use other applications while you're like watching YouTube. Well, I know like I know that's like a YouTube Premium only thing. So I actually did get YouTube Premium just so I could do that. Because I don't want to... Because normally, what is it? Whenever you change applications, YouTube pauses, which is really annoying. So for some reason, it wasn't working today. So I had to restart my phone. And restarting my phone closed all my tabs on Google Chrome. I was so sad. No! The manga I was reading. I'm still like going through Jitsu wa Watashi wa. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so good. I'm surprised. Like, it's still like the manga continues after the main characters get together. Like that's not, you know, super common in a rom-com harem type manga. It's like, oh, okay. I wonder what happens next. But it's good. It's still good. it's going through that point where okay, they're starting to pair up the side characters. I feel like this happens all the time in harems, or at least ones that have other male characters. I know like there's a lot of harem manga that don't have other male characters. It's like one dude, but this one does. This one has, you know, the main character and his friends. That's what I like about it, cause like he actually has like a group of friends that stick by him. It's pretty good. Anywho, enough about that. Just gonna fast forward until we get to some new content. Pizza time. Oh yeah, we have to play tennis with Yuka. Well, we don't have to. We could have hung out with Haruka instead. But you know, might as well. This scene has like so many different choices for all like the different moves you can pick in tennis. So, who the hell is Mr. Echizen?
さてと、このまま一気に決めちゃおっかな。次は北風ヒュルリラ神風サーブ。
Nani? The northern wind whirling kamikaze serve?
風さん、風さん。
That move was only spoken of in legends. Sheesh!
ヒュルリラバリュバリュー。
Do. Yep.
あー、俺ってのはもっとこう気持ちを込めて言うものでしょ。そんな風だから誠は
She hates us. She hates us. Getting angry and
だ
angry.
けど、だ
Pathetic. If they were so bad, then why didn't you try returning them?
ってやっぱりもう少し手加減してあげた方。
Whoa! Don't call her that. What the hell?
いいよ。
Jesus.
その代わり、もし私がもちろん。
Holy.
ああ、自信がない。取り消し。
Yeah, yeah.
ま、考えとくよ。
This promise actually only goes into effect if you fail to meet like any of the flags and you don't go see the cherry blossoms with Yuka, because at the end of the day she makes you go see the cherry blossoms with her anyways. I remember now. I'm surprised, like going through this again. There's a lot of dialogue options that make Yuka hate you. It's kind of funny.
もう素直じゃないな。
何それ
Okay, you'll get out of here. Stop being such a whatchamacallit,
ちょっと
nosy, nosy, two shoes. I don't know. What do you call it? Whatever. Get out of here. Just get out, Okihiko. Yep. Haruka falls down on the beach. We already know that because we can see the future. Okay, finally. Saki time. So this is it's like going forward from here will be completely new content. So Saki actually likes it when you talk back to her, which I think is funny. I decide to talk back to her without a moment's delay. What's the big deal anyway?
なんですって？
I'm just saying, I'm sorry about your pizza, but if you were this angry, you should have called earlier. A completely sound argument. Saki falters, but only briefly. Soon enough, she gets even more pissed.
何よ。何も知らないくせして。これだからそやな連中とは話がしたくないのよ。いい？さっきも言ったけど、あなたと議論する気はないの。今用があるのはこの店の責任者だけよ。
Whatever I say is probably useless. Time to put an end to this pointless debate. Yeah, I get you. But you know, you shouldn't be so rude, shouting like that towards strangers. Ha, there. I won't give in to any sort of upper-class repression. And besides, those are my honest feelings. If she just shuts up, then she might even pass for a refined young lady. Whether she's regained some of her composure or not, she seems to have decided any further argument is pointless. She settles on giving me one last angry glare before moving towards the counter. Giving me a brief glance, Yuka takes a deep breath and stares at Saki. She looks surprised. I hear Okihiko snort, as if to say, humph. Saki doesn't seem very pleased by my words. Naturally, Haruka has been looking downward this whole time. Just what is going on? Is that my phone? Hold on. Oh no! I forgot to cancel a sub. Oh god, I'm so broke. Please, Torch, stop robbing me. I should probably do that right now before I forget. Twitch is literally robbing me. I can't believe this. I'm too broke to afford these subs. It would be nice if they reminded me whenever, like, it's about to resub. But why would they do that? They would lose so much money. It doesn't make sense. Okay, there. Oh god. I'm free. I'm free. Saki immediately leans her body forward on the counter. It looks like she's going to continue nagging Izumi-san.
で、6時間も何してたのかしら。
Covering for Okihiko here is the right choice, right? Yeah. Or, I won't not covering for Okihiko is the right choice. Okay, that's it. I won't cover for Okihiko. He's the one who caused this whole mess. No, everything may have started with Yuka's cooking. Saki immediately closes in on Okihiko when suddenly, Yuka speaks up. I don't know what to say. I feel awkward about someone we only just met going this far for us. On the other hand, if we return to the lodge, all that awaits us is Yuka's murderous cooking. What should I do? I gaze at the hesitant Haruka. Haruka suddenly averts her eyes. Skip. There you go. I decide to ask Saki. So here, we ask Saki to go shopping with us. Hey, Saki-san, would you mind going shopping with me?
私と
Yeah.
どうして
Why? How am I supposed to? No. If you don't want to, then that's fine. Why is he acting like this? He's such a coward. If you're gonna ask a girl, just be upfront about it. Don't suddenly, act timid. You already got this far, right?
別に嫌なんて言ってないけど。わかった。付き合ってあげましょう。
Huh. She seems happy about it, even though we were just arguing like 2 minutes ago.
どうせここで待ってても退屈だもの。
Alright, that's the spirit. Saki slips by me, as if she's ignoring my cheerful words. She goes out alone. Hey! Wait for me, Saki... son? I frantically chase after her. I exit the shop. Saki is waiting there, shopping together. Well then, ready to go? Just as I take a step forward.
ちょっと待って。どうかしました？ごめん、忘れてた。これも買ってきて。
What's this? She hands me a small scrap of paper. It's covered in writing. Huh? There's so much stuff on here. We have to buy all of this?
それと、お店の脇に自転車が置いてあるから、それ使って。
True. Just carrying the 22 pounds of rice alone does seem like a pain.
鍵はついてるから。じゃあ、よろしくね。
Thank you very much. I thankfully bow my head as she walks back into the shop. Alright then, Saki-san. He keeps like hesitating. Stick with the honorific. Come on, man. You got this. I lift my head, but I don't see her anymore. I try looking around. Did Saki leave without us? The setting sun illuminates the road by the shop. On it is Saki, who has already walked far ahead. Huh? What's this? What's going on? I quickly straddle the bike and chase after Saki. Saki steps away from the bike and continues to walk. What's wrong? You can ride in the back,
結構よ。
She really doesn't want to. She really doesn't want to. She'd much rather walk than ride on a bike with us. You don't want to go shopping?
そんなこと言ってないでしょ。
Don't tell me a bike is too unseemly for you.
別に、そういうわけじゃないけど。
Then get on. When I stretch out my hand, Saki steps back again. She seems to be trembling. Huh? Oh, I see. Now I understand.
何？
You're scared of bikes?
まさか、違うわよ。
That was my impression. Is that so?
変な笑い方しないで。乗るわよ。
Maybe she just doesn't want to get close to us. Yes, ma'am. I wait as Saki slowly sits on the luggage carrier in a side saddle fashion. She looks really nervous. I start silently pedaling. Seeing Saki like this, I get the urge to tease her, right? Why not? Maybe she'll hate it. No. That's the correct option. Of course. Saki instinctively clings to my back. Mission accomplished. For a while, I pedal steadily, Then I start to pick up speed. The pleasant afternoon breeze runs through my whole body. Maybe she is scared of bikes. Excuse me, Makoto. I guess I have to read this. Okay. The feeling of Saki's breasts pressed against my back isn't so bad either.
やめてスピード落として
What was that? I pretend not to hear her. We're coming in on an easy hill, so I increase the bike's speed more and more. We're almost there. I can see the shopping district ahead of the curve. Saki screams louder as I pedal harder. I don't care. I'm getting excited. She's kind of cute when she's upset like this.
もういや下ろして
No can do, Missy.
危ない
Wait, what? Are we gonna crash? Oh my god. She suddenly turns my head with her hand. Don't! I can't see! Baka! We could have crashed into something. Let go! Oof. And so, we finally come back. We drag the bike with its bent handles, warped saddle, and smashed basket. The bike's tire, along with the rice, saffron, fresh cream, and other groceries that were on the bike, have become ridiculously squashed. Obviously, riding the bike back was impossible. Wait, seriously? We just, destroyed all of our groceries?
You did it!
Oh, what the heck? Welcome in, Cole. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. What were you guys up to? Column raid. Column raid. Column raid. Column raid. Welcome in, Majosity. What are you guys doing? Pokemon Sword and Shield. Was it a Nuzlocke? What exactly were you doing? Were you spicing up your playthrough, or was it like your first playthrough? You getting ready for Scarlet Violet? Why aren't I dressed as a turkey? Please. You think of me as some common bird? I am no one's dinner. Welcome in, Majosity. Obviously, I'm not dressed as a turkey because it's Christmas time. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Don't you know that as soon as Halloween ends, Christmas begins? I was playing Pokemon Sword to remind myself of all of its flaws before I play the new games. Oh, I don't think you need to do that. Once you start playing Scarlet Violet, you'll be immediately reminded of all the flaws. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Chad. I hope you have a great holiday. Yeah. I hope you had fun regardless. Yeah, I'm sure you're very excited for Scarlet Violet. Which one are you getting? Me? I'm not getting either, most likely. Your mic is a little low, really? My mic is the same as always. I can turn it up, though, if you want me to. There, it's a little bit louder. I'm just worried if I start screaming, I might blow people's ears. I'm gonna get Scarlet. I saw spoilers. Now I'm hooked like a fish without a brain. Oh no. Try using a gain filter on OBS. I think I am using a filter. I think I am using a gain filter. It's a problem. I think I'm just doomed to always be quiet. This is how I talk. But I did turn it up, so it should be better now. You can also lower the game volume? Yeah. I wasn't sure if you guys wanted me to lower the game volume or not. Because usually the complaints are, it's not that the game is too loud, it's that I'm too quiet. But I can turn down the game volume if you guys want me to. If you guys think it's too loud. But anywho, thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And if you have to head out, I completely understand. Otherwise, I'm playing through Never7, which is a interesting science fiction visual novel. Deals with like time travel and clones. Yeah. I don't know why I said raise a mic but not lower the game. I'm dumb. It's fine, it's fine. Shut the hell up, Chad. Of course you can barely see me. You have the listening only symbol on. I don't believe you guys anymore. Anywho, so today we're on Saki's route. And Saki, to give like a brief description, she's kind of like a pompous, rich girl, tsundere type of a character. Yuka and Izumi-san run over to us. Izumi-san takes the shopping bags from my hands. Just then, I lose my strength and fall down.
ひどい傷ね。とにかく消毒しなくちゃ。さっきから聞いたよ。調子に乗るからこんなことになるんだよ。
Is Saki mad?
そうでもなかったけど。
Huh, really? If that's so, then I'm grateful. At that time, Saki comes out from inside. Our eyes meet. And I try giving her a little smile. Saki gives a and averts her eyes. She doesn't say a word. Wait a minute, Yuka! What the hell, Yuka? You said she wasn't mad! As I'm saying this, Izumi-san sprays disinfectant onto the wound on my forehead. Ah!
我慢しなさい。
She slaps me lightly on the head. Yuka turns her head, snickering. I feel like somebody is glaring at me. Saki is staring at me intently. I look at her, but she averts her eyes again. Something then occurs to me. Why does Saki's face look so pained?
さあ、できたわよ。
Ooh! It feels like I'm gonna faint. It's too damn good. There's a world of difference between this and the food Yuka made for lunch. If you could call that food. The difference between the two is overwhelming. Izumi-san, this is amazing! I eagerly shout this.
よかった。喜んでもらえて。
Izumi-san happily watches us eat.
これならさすがのサキだって文句はないでしょ。
Yuka then speaks to Saki.
まあ、悪くはないわね。
As she says this, she eats seconds after seconds enthusiastically. Since her pizza never arrived, she might not have eaten any lunch. As Saki's eating heartily, Izumi-san is indeed satisfied. Diagonally from me, Haruka and Kurumi are sitting next to each other.
ね、お姉ちゃんの作った料理って最高でしょ。
The smiling Kurumi asks Haruka this. Just then, Haruka suddenly stops moving, and then quietly places a spoon in her right hand on top of the plate. All of us fall silent. What's wrong, Haruka? Skip. Because this is, in case you were wondering, this is like my third run through of the game, so I'm gonna be skipping to any new content basically. Which girl do you think is gonna have the bad ending? No, every girl has a good ending and a bad ending. There's no like super bad ending or anything like that. This game it wants you to play through every single route to get like the full picture. It's like one of those games. No matter how hard humans try, they can't match up to natural beauty. You're right. For the time being, I'll agree with her.
そうでしょ。こんなもの単なる俗悪な娯楽施設よ。誠くん分かってるじゃない。
Satisfied, Saki leaves me with those words. However, the truth is... So after we finished eating dinner at Luna Beach, we decided to head to the pool with everybody. So we're just like hanging out in the pool. And then suddenly there's an earthquake. And our main character has seen this before in his mind. he can slightly sense the future. And this is probably due to the fact that time is looping. They're constantly trapped in this like 1 week span of time. But nobody knows until like MC suddenly figures it out. Because every time it loops, everyone loses their memories. But somehow MC suddenly starts like remembering stuff, right? He starts having deja vu. Izumi-san, an earthquake's coming. Hearing my words, Kurumi turned towards me. Yeah. He notices there's an earthquake, but nobody believes him. Nobody believes that he can like see into the future. Feels bad, man. Day 2. We go to the beach together. And everyone wants to go to the pool. Yeah, so it's like one of those games where it can be quite repetitive, but luckily you can like fast forward. Alright, so this time, let's get a drink. Because we're going for sake. Ohio nobody, welcome in. And thank you for being first to the stream. I hope you're doing well today, and I hope the sound is okay. Please let me know if I need to adjust anything. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the head pat. I head over to the drink stand in order to quench my thirst. On my way there, I see Saki lying down on the deck chair. Her dazzling, marble-like white skin makes it clear that she's been well-bred, as expected. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. I had a lot of trouble getting out of bed today, but I feel like that's a reoccurring trend. It's really hard for me to get out of bed, but besides that, I'm doing alright. Yeah. I need to work on being more alert, being more awake. Yeah, chat. Like, that shouldn't be like a super surprise to you. That's like a common ideal. I'm not saying it's correct. But a lot of people will say like, oh, your skin is so pale, your skin is so fair. You must have been raised well, or you're very well off, you know. Just look at people like Snow White, right? It's also quite common in Asian countries. Not to like generalize or anything, but it like people do say over there like, oh, you're so dark. Have you been like, you should bathe more? Like that's a very common thing to say. I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying that's how people think. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like, you know, when like people who work outside, right? They work a lot with dirt and mud, you know, like those are usually like poor people's jobs, right? Or not, or I don't want to say poor, like not, you know, those aren't considered like well-off jobs. Well, like the rich tend to work inside and not have to deal with the sun, so they're like lighter skinned and not, you know, covered in grime and whatnot. How old is this game? It's in the 2000. It came out in 2000. But that ideal is still very commonplace. Like I still see it a lot. I just stand there, admiring her for a while. I wonder if I should say something. So the answer that they want us to pick is introduce yourself. The other ones are not Chad answers. These are well, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I'll just use the word timid. You should be like more forward. Maybe download a sleep app? Maybe. I don't know if I should trust technology too much, especially when it comes to something like sleep. Even like with something like an alarm, I end up waking up, but then I fall back to sleep. It's really bad. Saki.
何よ。いきなり呼び捨てなんてずいぶん慣れ慣れしいわね。まあ、別に構わないけど。
Anyway, I realized that I haven't really introduced myself to you.
そんなもの別にいらないわよ。
It's fine. Just listen. My name is Makoto Ishihara, 20 years old, and my type is...
だからいいって言ってるでしょ。
What is this guy doing?
私がいいって言うまで話さないで。で？
So she does want to hear after all, even though she told us to shut up. No, never mind.
言いかけたなら最後まで言いなさいよ。
She's quite a domineering woman, but I'm starting to find her sassy attitude alluring. Plus, I have to admit, she's incredibly beautiful. In other words, she's hot. What the fuck? What is with this guy? This isn't bad at all.
何ニヤニヤしてるのよ。まさか私に一目惚れなんて言わないでしょうね。
However, she's quite self-conscious. I barely managed to stop myself from saying this out loud. That's the secret. Would you like me to get you a drink? For now, I've got to make an excuse to get out of this awkward situation.
じゃ、ジンジャーエールをお願い。
Okay. With that cheerful reply, I go to the stand. But unfortunately, they're sold out of ginger ale. Well then, what should I do? Get some beer. They're all out, so is beer okay?
いいって言ったって、もう買ってきちゃったじゃん。まあ、別に構わないけど。
While the two of us drink beer, I strike up a conversation. By the way, Saki, do you prefer strong alcohol?
まあ普通ね。
How much is normal?
普通って言ったら普通よ。
So how much?
あなたしつこいわね。普通って言ったら普通なのよ。
We never seem to be able to get a pleasant conversation rolling. I'll try changing the topic. So why did you come to this island in the boonies all alone?
ただの秘書よ。
You're summering, even though it's still April.
なんだっていいじゃない。なんで私に質問ばっかりするのよ。そういうあなたは優香とどうなのよ。
Oh, she's curious about us and Yuka. Huh?
だからどうなのって聞いてるの。
I don't think I can decide that when we've only just met.
それにしちゃ随分親しそうじゃない？
Saki's certainly right. I think so too. I don't think anything's going on yet.
まだって何よ。これからどうにかする気なの？
Not to my knowledge, no. I can't help but stutter.
なんだか怪しいわね。後で優香に聞いてみる
Why
わ。
is she so curious about us and Yuka? What does she want? Hey, I said there's nothing going on. Don't go asking unnecessary things.
冗談よ。そんなこと聞くわけないじゃない。でも、まんざらでもないって感じね。
What's with this girl? Why is she so concerned about Yuka? Well, I guess Yuka's okay. But I think you're pretty good yourself.
あらそう。そういうこと言う人だとは思ってなかったわ。
That was very forward.
まあ、男ってみんなそういうつまらないお世辞を言うものよね。
Hey! She says that, but considering how much she's blushing, it probably made her happy. Before long,
じゃあね。
Saki flashes me a smile before diving into the pool. She left me alone. Well then, what should I do? I already drank all the beer in the cup. Guess I should get another one. I head back towards the stand to get more beer. Just then,
あれ？誠じゃない。
is Saki drunk, or is Yuka drunk? Oh, Yuka.
喉乾かない？おごってあげるよ。
Oh, looks like I got lucky. Thank you very much.
それじゃあ、あそこのデッキチェアで待っていて、持って行ってあげるから。
Okay. Wow. I'm surprised to see Yuka not drunk, but I'm thankful for the free beer.
なんかいいよ。
Alright, we go back, and then Yuka is super drunk, and she wants to go fishing. So then we try to go fishing, but the car is stuck.
なんで？
And everyone's like, how did you know? And then it's like, don't worry about it, because I don't want to let people think that I'm crazy. Anyways. Let's go hang out with Kurumi and Saki this time. I run over to Kurumi and Saki, who are walking together and happily chatting. Why? Stop that, Chad. You can't say that.
せっかく姉妹水入らずの生活をしてたのに、私たちが押しかけてきちゃって迷惑じゃないかって、そう聞いたの。
Wait. Did I just skip dialogue? Naturally, since I came in the middle of the conversation, I have no clue what Kurumi is talking about. I wouldn't normally butt into a conversation, or at least be reluctant to, but I'd rather get everything else off my mind right now. So I tried bluntly asking Kurumi, happy about what? Just then, Saki answers, aren't we imposing too much on you and your sister?
だから、くるみは全然嬉しいよって。
Wow, you're even good with that drunkard? I briefly glanced at Yuka, who was walking in front of us.
くるみ、なんか優香さんとは特に気が合うみたい。
Well, it certainly did look that way.
それにね、くるみは春休みが始まってからずっとこっちにいるから、さすがにお姉ちゃんと二人きりでいるのもそろそろ飽きてきちゃってて。本当はね、昨日みんなが来る前までもう帰ろうかなーなんて思ってたの。なんだ、だったら私に声かけてくれればよかったのに。
I see. Now that she mentions it, Saki came here because of her February exam break.
って言っても、昨日会ったばっかりなんだからしょうがないんだけどね。
Saki smiles. Nevertheless, being here since February is a long time. Just what was Saki doing for 2 months all alone? I continue to think on the matter, absent-mindedly. Finally, we arrive at the shopping district. And then this is a part where Saki and Saki falls into the water. Then Izumi jumps in and dives to save her. And then Saki thinks that Okihiko saved her. But I still don't get why nobody corrected her. Like, why do we let her think that Okihiko saved her? Alright, can you give me a gist of the goal? I never played 1 through 7. No! This is the first game. But, I wonder if it would take forever to do it. No, it won't take forever. Basically, the gist of the story is that you and a couple of other students are on a college seminar. And nobody tells you what the goal is. They said, like, the goal is to... They said, like, you'll find out the goal at the end of the week. So you're on a college seminar to an island with a bunch of other students, and you're here for a week. That's the beginning story. And over time, you start to see things in advance. You start having visions. You start having premonitions. Like, you start being able to predict the future, and you don't know why. Nobody believes you because obviously, like, anyone who says that sounds insane, right? But yeah, you discover that you're stuck in a time loop. So like every week keeps repeating itself. But you're the only one who knows this. Yeah. But yeah, this is the first game in the Infinity series, which is like a long string of science fiction visual novels. I highly recommend it because the goal is to get loot. No. This game is not loot. This game is actually like very safe, honestly. Like there's some stuff about you know, because it's like a bunch of adults, right? A bunch of adults on an island. But there's no like sex or anything. None of that. It's pretty safe, honestly. Like I know a lot of people like come in here and think like, oh, this is like a Sharou game, like a game where like a dating sim or something, but it's not. It's mostly about like mystery and science fiction. But the different routes involve you getting close to these girls. Yeah. Another game that's similar to this would be like Steins Gate. Like other games in the Steins Gate type of category. Like even though like there is romance in like Steins Gate, that's not like the main focus. Yeah. The girls are very cute though. I think they're cute. What's up with that? It sounds like you wanted to die.
別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
If that's the case, then you should really be happy about this.
だけど、生きてることも日々偶然みたいなものだからね。
You know, you shouldn't talk about these things that way.
まあいいじゃない。とにかく大事なかったんだから。
Well, that's true, but
そう。誠くんが波に飲まれたわけでもないんだし。
Saki's so cute with glasses. Girls with glasses are so cute, dude. You little.
やめなさいよ、もう誠ったら。
石原、非常識だな君は。ここどこだと思ってるんだ。
Hey, I don't think I'm the only.
まあまあ、そのくらいにして。それよりこれからどうするの？ずっとみんなさきちゃんについてることもなさそうだけど。
We don't need to. When I say that, Saki haughtily turned her head away. Geez, what'd you expect from a spoiled rich girl?
とりあえずうちの店で落ち着かない？さきちゃんの方は。そうだ、くるみついててあげて。くるみだけ？たまには人の役に立ちなさい。ほら、さきちゃんにはちゃんとピザを届けられなかったんだから。
It's not her fault we stole the pizza.
そんなのないよ。あれはくるみのせいじゃないのに。お姉ちゃんの言うこと聞けないの？すぐそうやって。分かったよもう。
As we leave for Luna Beach, Kurumi pouts as she stays in the sick room. So then we go to the beach at night, and what's her face? Izumi-san tells us about this story about a shrine that makes people disappear and tells us not to go there. And then we get this scene. So Saki wants to meet up with Okahiko because Saki thinks that Okahiko saved her, but her real savior was Izumi-san. But yeah, so she wants to talk to Okahiko, and Okahiko's like, bro, can you come with me? He's like nervous, I guess. Too nervous to talk to a girl alone, even though he's such a sleazebag. Sure, why not? I guess I'll go with him to the clinic. Besides, I'm a little curious about what happened between her and Haruka. As we begin walking away, Kurumi follows us.
おっくん、いいこと教えてあげる。
なんだい、くるみちゃん。
さきさんね、海から助けてくれたの、おっくんだと思ってるみたい。
え？ Hey, but it was Izumi-san who...
いいのよ、お姉ちゃんなんか。
Oh, thank you for the hydration. Thank you. I'm really bad with hydrating, so I really appreciate it. And stretch as well. So there's some weird beef between Saki and Izumi-san. We don't really understand why yet. So I'm hoping that we'll find out through this route. But if Izumi-san hears about this, she'll get angry.
だからいいんだってば、お姉ちゃんのことなんか。
わかる。泉さんもいけないよね。くるみちゃんの都合も聞かず病室に置き去りにして。
でしょ。ほら、おっくん分かってくれてる。
Kurumi nods to herself as she heads back to Luna Beach again. The closed shopping district is cold and deserted, making it feel like a ghost town. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I highly recommend at least like the second game in the series, which is called Ever 17. Because Ever 17, when I read it, completely blew my mind. It's quite long, and there's many routes that you have to go through before you get the true answer. But once you do, it has such an insane plot twist. It's an incredible game. I would never have imagined walking alone with Okihiko in my entire life. Anyway, it's unusual for Okihiko to invite me along. If he's bringing me, a guy, along, he must be planning something. Sure enough, Okihiko starts to talk to me.
石原、さきちゃんが海に落ちる前、はるかちゃんと何か話してたの知ってるか？
Yeah, it wasn't like Haruka at all.
はるかちゃんが何を言ってたのか知りたいだろう。
Have you tried asking Haruka?
君は鈍いね。
Why they skip numbers that hurts my small brain? It's not that they skip numbers, it's that the numbers play a role. Right. The numbers are relevant to the story rather than being like simple sequels. So like for example, here, the 7 in Never7 stands for like the week time span, because no matter how hard the main character tries, he can't reach the end of the week. Yeah. And I won't spoil why 17 is relevant in Ever 17 because the twist is really great. What? By sympathize, you mean you're gonna ask Saki, right?
まさか僕は聞くわけないじゃないか。そのために石原、君がいるんだろ？
I see. So that's what he had up his sleeve. As I thought, he's a selfish bastard. However, I don't go as far as to say it to his face. Either way, I just want to check up on Saki. Kurumi was right. Saki completely believes it was Okihiko who saved her life. He isn't even denying it. On the contrary, he's embracing this. What a despicable bastard.
な、石原、そうだよね。
What the hell is up with that hay? It's like he thinks we're best friends. However, after I ignore him for the umpteenth time, he finally stomps his foot. I get it. For God's sake. It's clear he wants me to ask about what happened with Haruka. By the way, what were you talking to Haruka about at the time?
え、あの時、はるかちゃん？何のことかな？
This bastard! He's pretending like he doesn't know what I'm talking about, when he's the one who wanted me to ask in the first place. I try to ignore the urge to punch Okihiko in the face. Just before the monstrous wave hit, you were talking with Haruka, right? After that, you ran all the way towards the tip of the pier.
はるかちゃんに何か聞いたの？
No, but I was just a little curious.
何でもないわよ。
It seems that Saki's not in the mood to answer. And here, they want us to ignore it. If you don't want to talk, then I won't force you to do so.
だったら別にいいじゃない。何なのよ。どうしてそんな目で見るのよ。私が何をしたっていうの？
His face seems very punchable. It does, yeah. He's such a douche. He looks like such a douche too. It's not like I'm trying to pester you. I just want to know the truth. You weren't your normal self at the pier. I was worried. I was worried for you and Haruka. Saki?
出てって。
Yeah, so Saki has some kind of grudge against Haruka. We don't know what it is yet. Huh?
出てって。出てってよ。
Saki, what's wrong?
出てきたまえ。さきちゃんは嫌がっている。
Hey, Okuhiko. This was your idea. I defensively raised my voice. At that time, I look at Saki. She's clinging to Okihiko's arm, leaning on him while trembling, as if she's relying on him. I must sound ridiculous right now. There's no way I could do something like have a direct conversation with her like this.
帰って。
I storm off, leaving the clinic without a word. This whole thing has left a sour taste in my mouth. Damn you, Okihiko. You'll regret this. When I return to the lodge, I take a bath, and once I'm out, I decide to try inviting Haruka to my room so I can directly ask her about what happened between her and Saki. And okay, so this part is where Haruka wants us to teach her how to fish. Because she says that she has no heart, which is obviously, you know, a strange thing for a person to say. April 3rd, Wednesday. Alright, so today is fishing day. she starts asking us a bunch of like weird questions, like, have we kissed before?
したことある？そうなの？
She didn't ask something like that.
じゃあどうして人はキスするの？
And then she makes us kiss her, and we give her a peck on the forehead. So then after that sequence, we head back to the lodge. What do I think of Haruka? Do I think of her like a daughter? And then Okihiko starts to fight with Haruka because Okihiko has feelings for Haruka. And we don't know what to do. He punches in the face, I guess. And then Saki shows up because Saki likes Okihiko, but Okihiko just outright confessed that he likes Haruka. So the girls start fighting. So she brought like a basket of fruits or something, I think. But I guess it's just a basket. There's no fruits. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Okay, she comes back. She sees this scene, gets upset. She throws the basket down. She starts stomping on it. It's a fruit fight? No, it's not a fruit fight. It's not a fruit fight. I was mistaken. Alright, so here the correct answer is to hold Saki back. I restrained Saki's body with a full Nelson. Despite this, she still tries to crush each of the tableware one by one. Yeah, because I guess we were gonna have a picnic or something. But Saki just ends up pissed and starts destroying stuff. Saki, damn it! Calm down! Saki sends me flying with tremendous strength. In a daze, I shrink back to the front door. Saki glares at all of us. Alarmed, Yuka and Kurumi cling to each other. Okihiko is trembling pathetically. As soon as I open my mouth, Saki explodes. Oh yeah, so here we can see that Saki and Yuka know each other when they were young, but we don't know too much about it. They're like classmates or something. And then she freaking hits Kurumi, or she throws Kurumi right onto the stairs. Jesus. Like, Saki, how could you? Saki's expression warps into shock. I think she probably realizes what she had just done. And then this is where we learn that Haruka is a clone, because Saki gets so pissed that she bursts out. Don't worry about it. Whether you're a clone or a copy, Haruka is Haruka, even if you don't have a heart. And then Izui-san goes to our room and talks to us about clones. Yeah, there's clones. Yes, there's clones. So, this is what we learned from Haruka's root. Haruka is a clone of Kurumi. So, the dark-haired girl is a clone of the twin-tailed hair girl. Yeah. Yuzumi-san here, the girl right here, is the daughter of a genetic scientist who created a clone of his daughter because his daughter was kidnapped. Kurumi was kidnapped at a young age, so he created a clone, and that clone became Haruka. But then, 3 years later, they were able to find Kurumi, so he had to give Haruka away. That's why Haruka and Kurumi did not grow up together. we're having meat potato stew today, right? So this is another moment where our main character exposes that he can see into the future. So everyone's like, what the hell? Everyone's like, you're a freak. You're insane. Stop making stuff up. Like it's all a coincidence. That kind of thing. I blurted the words in my head out without thinking. I have no idea why I just said that. It felt as if I was being manipulated by some unknown force.
確かに今日は肉じゃがだけど。
誠？お兄ちゃんどうして肉じゃがだってことわかったの？
石原、まさかまたお前、こんな時に何の冗談だ。
Okihiko narrows his eyes and glares at me. This is bad. If this keeps up, the tension in this place is only going to become worse. I've got to trick them somehow. No, you see. You are a freak, but this clone is totally normal, guys. No, they're... In this universe, like, they still treat clones as, like, abnormal. That's why they had to... That's why the father had to give away Haruka to another couple. Because society would not accept Haruka. That's why Saki made such a big deal about Haruka being a clone. Because she was so upset and she wanted everyone to like think badly about Haruka.
材料
Earlier I saw the ingredients that she bought. Potatoes, carrots, onion, and beef.
はあ、それなら誰でも肉じゃがだってわかるよね。
夕飯は肉じゃが。そう、夕飯は肉じゃがだったのよ。お店ではめったに和食って
肉じゃが
None of them like meat potato stew very much. Okay. So, after we eat dinner, Kurumi decides that we should go on a test of courage. However, the whole Saki issue is still bugging me. Is it really impossible to convince Saki to come along with us? I start to toy with the idea, but after considering how stubborn she is, I wonder whether or not just to forget about it. It would probably be better just to leave her alone for a while, so she can cool her head off. Well then, what should I do? No. I'm happy to explain it. I'm happy like someone's like actually interested in the story. Like, so I don't mind at all explaining it. And it's a good refresher for my own memory as well. Like, if you have any more questions, I'm happy to explain. Because I don't want people to come in and like not understand like what's going on and then just leave, right? Okay, so normally you would go to the test of courage, which is I'm not sure how familiar you are, but this is a very common thing in Japanese culture where like a bunch of kids just go out into like the middle of the forest and see like who gets scared or not. So yeah, Kurumi wants to go to do the test of courage with everyone. But right now, Saki is still upset, so she's not going to show up. So this is like a new option. Because before, you would simply get forced into this event. You just get forced to go to the test of courage. But because we're doing Saki's route, we have this new option, which is I'm worried about Saki after all. I'll pass. I'm worried about Saki. I feel kind of bad for her.
へえ、お兄ちゃん怖いんでしょ。
Yeah, maybe. I head for Saki's summer house again, leaving behind a sulky Kurumi. I reach Saki's house, but as expected, she doesn't come out when I ring the doorbell. I decide to try shouting. Hey! Saki! Saki! Saki. Saki-chan. No response. Damn, what should I do? And the correct answer is to break in. Because if you say you give up, you go right back to the test of courage. So let's break in. My mind made up, I began to survey the building's perimeter by circling it. I wander aimlessly, looking for an entrance.
何してるのよ。警察呼ぶのよ。
Saki appears out of the back door. Oh, wait a minute. Just want to talk to you.
私はないわよ。
Saki gives me a hoof and tries to slam the door shut. Just before the door closes, I grab Saki's arm and forcibly pull her towards me.
触らないで。
Hey, how did you know that Haruka was a clone? It has something to do with what happened yesterday, right? I'm talking about what happened by the ocean. You remember, don't you? What happened?
あんなものまだ持ってるなんて。だから
That thing.
だから私取り上げてやったのよ。
So this is the point where Saki stole the bell from Haruka. The bell is a really important item. Force hand holding, yeah. The bell is a really important item because for some reason this bell gives us the ability to go back in time. But I'm not sure if any of the other characters know about it. What's that thing? Hey, Saki. I try to press further as I shake her shoulders. But then,
いや、
Saki shakes my arm off and retreats into her summer house. I think to immediately go after her and try to open the back door, but then I hear a small growl when a sharp pain spreads throughout my leg. Is this her dog? I guess this is her dog. Oh god. Kintaya! I look and I see the perpetrator. It's a slightly dirty dog. And it's an extremely small puppy. Clearly only a few months old at most. Damn it, get off of me! I desperately tear the puppy off of my leg. When it realizes what I'm doing, it lets out a strangely sweet growl. I get the sense that the dog isn't going to budge even a step, so I can't advance into the house. You bastard! The puppy and I continue to glare at each other, but in the end, I lose. It's pointless to get pissed off at such a small dog. Damn it! If I'd known it'd end up like this, then I would have gone to the test of courage after all. I grumble to myself, then calm down the dog and leave through the backyard. When I return to the lodge, I contemplate the situation in solitude. Saki and Haruka. What did they fight about on the pier yesterday? Just what is that thing? Suddenly, the ruined basket on the table catches my eyes. Saki's now smashed basket. I remember the image of Saki stomping on the basket in her anger. The basket, huh? How much time has passed? When I come to, I'm holding the basket while lying down in my room. Why is he doing this? Anyways, it's completely busted, but I wonder, can I fix this? Maybe I should fix the basket and return to Saki. And the correct choice is to try to fix it. Alright, it won't be easy, but I'll try fixing this. I begin to repair Saki's broken basket. To me, this is a step towards trying to sway Saki. When she sees the fixed basket, Saki will be like,
まあ、ありがとう。これ気に入ってて。今どうしようかと思ってたの。
What the hell? This is like the one time.
マト君って器用なのね。
This is like the only time where I've seen the main character be delusional. Nah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
うん。 ことってお金に換えられないもの。
Is that so? Things like this should be treated with care.
よくわかったわ。私昨日あんなこと言ってごめんなさい。
I understand. It's all right. Something like that should happen. I guess I'll apologize first, though. After that, I don't think you'll be any different from receiving a gentle scolding. I'm so smart. Yep. However, perhaps this wasn't such a good idea. Instead of fixing the basket, I think I'm only making the damage worse. Ah, screw it. As I'm about to put away the basket, Kurumi suddenly comes into my room. I frantically try to hide the basket, but it's too late. Her interest piqued. Kurumi comes closer. Oh well, I'll explain the situation. Guess I might seem a little full of myself, though.
お兄ちゃん偉い。
Huh?
くるみ感激しちゃった。
Really?
これ絶対さきさん大事にしてると思うよ。くるみにはわかるもん。けどお兄ちゃんこんなやり方じゃもっと壊してるのと一緒だよ。
Don't tell me Kurumi's gonna fix the basket. True.
しょうがない。その気持ちに免じてくるみがやってあげる。
It's fine, Kurumi. You don't have to.
やるのやらせてやりたいの。
Alright, Kurumi's a good wingman. Alright, help me fix this basket. Why?
だってさきさんかわいそうなんだもん。
You feel sorry for her. But Kurumi, Saki was the one who pushed you earlier, right?
だからかわいそうなの。分かってないな。あれはくるみのことなんかじゃないの。
Huh?
もうとにかくこれくるみが扱うからね。
Kurumi throws me a glance as I dumbfoundedly watch her leave with the basket. I'm worried about whether Kurumi can fix it or not, but then again, I doubt I can do a better job than she can. I decide to leave the basket to Kurumi and drift off to sleep. Okay. April 4th, Thursday. Kurumi smile. I wake up feeling unusually refreshed. Hold on. It's probably because I woke up so peacefully. Maybe I should even try going for a walk. With this prospect in mind, I jump out of bed. As I grasp the doorknob, I think about last night. How Kurumi left with the basket after saying she'd fix it. However, she probably hasn't finished yet. That basket is vital to my plan. Should I wait for Kurumi to fix it? Or should I go see Saki? Well, think about this. I swing the door open with all my might to get some fresh air. No! You killed her! I was kidding. Kurumi is in front of me. Because I pull the door inward, Kurumi loses her balance and stumbles into the room. Oh, thank God. I thought it was one of those doors that go outward. So I was like, did I just hit her? As she tries to stop herself from falling, she desperately protects the basket in her hands.
もう開け方乱暴。
Sorry, I didn't think there'd be anyone there. Huh? Don't tell me you already fixed it.
へへんどうだ。くるくるくるみマジック。
She thrusts the basket into my chest. I take the basket and examine it. There are some torn parts here and there, but it's usable. Good job.
見直したでしょ。
Wait, don't tell me.
何？
I swallow my words. I just noticed it. Kurumi's eyes are red. No, it's fine. You worked really hard. Thank you, Kurumi.
やった嬉しい。お兄ちゃん最高。
Kurumi embraces me. Hey, I'm a guy first and foremost, you know. Kurumi's legs are trembling. She might not have gotten much sleep. I take another look at the basket. There's a small charm tied to the side. It wasn't there yesterday. Must have been Kurumi who put it on. I inspect it further. It's just an ordinary charm. Ring ring. There's a small bell attached to it that rings every time it sways. I place the fixed basket on top of my bed and decide to go with Kurumi to the living room for now. There's a bell on the basket. I walk into the dining room to see Yuka and Haruka eating breakfast. Huh? Who made sandwiches?
あ、誠、ちょっと挨拶ぐらいしなさいよね。
Right. Good morning.
おはよ
おはよ
So, who's responsible for the sandwiches?
う。くるみちゃんがね。そう、くるみが持ってきたの。
What? Kurumi brought the sandwiches too? Oh, I guess Izumi-san made the sandwiches. Then, Izumi-san made breakfast for us again?
そういうこと。
Wow. Izumi-san's such a gracious person. As I say this, I grab a hand and mozzarella cheese sandwich with one hand and take a bite. Oh. Man, that sounds so good, dude. I want a sandwich now. Damn. That's good.
もう行儀悪いな。ちゃんと座って食べてよね。
Damn it. She complains about every little thing. Whew. That was delicious. I'm done. There's a big plate on the table, with just a few parsley leaves scattered all over it. Huh? Now that I think about it, I don't see Okuhiko anymore. Where did he go?
くるみちゃんが来る前に散歩してくるって言って出てったっきり。
I see. Hey, Yuka?
何？
What's on today's schedule?
ああ、今日はね、ちょうど中日だし自由行動ってことにするよ。
Free to do what we want. You're saying that, but we've basically been doing things like that every day, haven't we?
まあそりゃそうなんだけどね。でも今日はいつもよりもさらに自由ってことにするの。みんなそれぞれ行きたい場所も違うだろうし、たまには個人個人単独で行動するのも悪くないかなって。
Oh, I see.
あと言い忘れてたけど、今日の自由行動は5時までだから。
Up until 5.
そう、5時までには全員ルナビーチに集合ってことで。
What's going on at 5?
内緒。
Huh? Majide? What is it?
まあまあ、その時になってからのお楽しみってことで。
Well, whatever. Anyway, I've got some business to take care of. I'll see you all later. I inform Yuka, Haruka, and Kurumi of this, return to my room to get the basket, and leave the lodge. Though I came all this way to the summer house, my uneasiness is preventing me from pressing the buzzer. With a deep breath, I press the button. Saki immediately responds over the intercom. Ah, it's me. It's Makoto.
ちょっと待っててくれる？
She turns off the intercom. Oh, it seems like she's in a good mood. She'll probably let me inside. As I hold the basket, I examine the house. I didn't notice it last night, but it's not half bad. I don't like what's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little bit anxious right now. I can't imagine how wealthy this Asakura family is, but judging by this house, I get the feeling that they're pretty well off. The summer house is incredible. I feel like it could have been designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, rather than being over-the-top lavish. It seems to be organic and in sync with nature. Nature, huh? I suddenly remember the day I first met Saki. When she saw Sukiya Hotel and the heated pool, she scoffed and used words like affectation and worldly. She said that no matter how hard humans try, there's no way they can match up to natural beauty. She's very arrogant and rude, but I'm starting to think that her words were more sincere than condescending. Maybe a little oh coming? Who knows, dude? I don't know. We haven't seen a certain person yet, so if that's right, then when she sees this basket, Saki will be like,
まあ、ありが 気に入ってて、実はどうしようかと思ってたの。嬉しい。誠くんって器用なのね。
Why is he even taking credit for this? Kurumi is the one who fixed the basket. No, it wasn't that big of a deal.
こういうことってお金に換えられないもの。
Is that so? Things like this should be treated with care.
よくわかったわ。私昨日はあんなこと言ってごめんなさい。
It's alright. I understand. From there, everything will go exactly my way.
ペースって何？
What? Was he saying this out loud? Well, that's, huh? Ah! When did she get here? Gosh, money.
で、用事って何？
I frantically show her the basket as I force a fake laugh.
それ、どうしたの？
Okay, I'm glad, because I thought Okihiko would be here. Because Okihiko left the house early in the morning. I thought he would be here. I was afraid that he might already be in the house with her. What about it? I thought for sure that this was probably your favorite, so I figured that it might have been priceless, so
それで？
crap. This is completely going at Saki's pace. So I decided I'd apologize about yesterday. And since I thought this was important to you, I figured that double crap. I no longer have any clue what the hell I'm saying. Saki snorts as if she's scornfully mocking me and turns around. She immediately begins to head back inside. Oh no! Hey, wait, Saki! I chase after her. I enter the summer house and follow Saki into the living room. Wait, she didn't close the door. She turns around, furious.
誰が入ってきていいって言ったの？
You just left without even fully hearing me out. It's not like I'm done talking.
私がいいって言うまで話さないで。
This bitch. She's the same as always, isn't she? I was naive if I was expecting some sort of Kurumi-like reaction from her. I sulk in my defeat. Saki glances at the basket.
それ、直してくれたってわけ。いいのに、そんなものもう捨てたつもりでいたから。
Really?
どこでも買えるじゃない。所詮人間が作ったものなんだから。
Well, true, but sometimes these things can be.
大切にすべきだとでも言うの？図星って顔。誠くんが考えそうなことだよね。
What?
庶民レベルが言いそうだってこと。
A commoner? Damn it. I'm trying to be modest here, and yet she's full of herself as always. Oh, really? Well then, I guess you're under no obligation to use this. I feel like a dumbass. I'm fed up of dealing with this shit. I go to leave still holding the basket. It really was a mistake for me to even worry about her.
待ちなさいよ。
What?
私は別にもう使わないなんて言ってない。
Huh?
置いてきなさいよ。
Take it yourself.
分かったからそこに置いてって。
Telling me to put it down? Don't get conceited. Take it yourself, Saki. When Saki comes over to me, she thrusts her hands out. I curtly give her the basket. She clings to the basket as if she were holding a newborn baby. She tries to suppress a relieved grin, but I still catch it. Looks pretty good, huh? There's no way it was as good as it was before, but
まあ、悪くはないわね。
she likes it, she likes it. Cut me some slack. If she's happy, why can't you just be honest and say so? Well, if she turned out she was extremely honest like Kurumi, that'd be quite worrisome. Saki examines the basket, rotating it. Just then, the bell in the charm rings loudly. Suddenly, Saki's complexion changes. It's oh god. Does she? What is her reaction? What's up with her reaction to the bell? Saki screams and instantly drops the basket. The color drains from her face as she frantically grabs it and begins to search for the source of the sound. Before long, Saki finds the charm. She violently tears off the dangling bell. The basket slips out of her hands. Basket love. With her body visibly trembling, she runs over to the window. She swings it open and throws the bell away. Saki takes a deep breath. When I approach her, she backs away from me.
あのクローに頼まれたの。だ
What are you talking about?
からあのクローンよ。
You mean Haruka?
名前なんかなんだっていいの。
What does Haruka have to do with it?
ずっと追いかけてくる。
Saki, calm down.
取り上げてもずっと。
Saki!
あんなものただの遊びだったのに。
What is that thing?
やめて。
What is it?
近寄らないで。
Saki! I unconsciously approach her. Saki draws back until her back hits a wall. Just when I close in on her, I hear a sound that sounds like a roar from the bottom of the earth. The floor violently shakes. It's an earthquake. I firmly restrain the stumbling Saki as she lets out a sharp scream. We stay still like that, without taking a step. I wonder how long it's been. When I come to my senses, the earthquake has completely subsided. Bell phobia? Yeah, I seriously wonder, like, what's up with her and the bell? I quietly look at Saki. Our eyes meet. Now that my nerves have settled down, I try to search for the right word to say. However, Saki beats me to it.
そろそろ話して。
Right. When I do, Saki quickly moves away and turns her back on me.
帰って。
Huh? But we're not done talk.
この後用事があるの。
Saki.
帰って。
The look in her eyes makes it clear that she isn't in the mood to talk. It can't be helped. I walk towards the exit. On my way, I turn around just once. Will your business take long?
いいでしょ別に。
Everyone will be meeting this evening at 5 at Luna Beach. If you'd like, you're welcome to join. She doesn't reply. All I can do is quietly leave. With that thought, I leave Saki's summer house. When I return to the lodge, I find Haruka outside the front. Yo! I greet her as casually as possible. It's as if I'm trying to forget what had happened between me and Saki just a short while ago. But Haruka doesn't answer. What? Is something wrong? Haruka glances at me. For some reason, her eyes are filled with scorn. Maybe Belle's killed her family? No! Don't say that. Although we haven't seen any of her family. But I don't think that's anything to worry about. I don't think yeah. You know, it's not necessary to know about everyone's family, right? I don't think it's anything suspicious about it. Haruka glances at me. For some reason, her eyes are filled with scorn. Without saying a word, she briskly starts walking towards the forest road. Haruka? I'm not sure if this one matters, but I want to see what's up with Haruka. Wait a minute.
何？
What? Are you going somewhere? Where are you going?
別に。
Nowhere really.
じゃあ行くから。
Hey, wait. I try to run after Haruka when someone grabs me on the shoulders from behind. When I turn around, I see that it's Okihiko.
シャラー、はるかちゃん迷惑がってるのかわからないの
Oh,
か。
fuck off. Huh?
いやだね。つくづく女の子の気持ちがわからないやつは。
While resisting the urge to punch Okihiko, I shake him off and head towards the forest road. I've lost sight of Haruka. Having lost my destination and having nothing to do and nowhere to go, I go up to the terrace. I can see the deep blue ocean from the terrace. As I vacantly gaze out at the ocean, my thoughts drift to Saki and Haruka. When Saki heard the sound of the bell on the charm, she really freaked out. On the other hand, as soon as I got back from Saki's summer house, Haruka became cold to me. Just what happened between those two? Tired of thinking, I look towards the forest path, and I see Saki's retreating figure, walking at a quick pace. Now that I think about it, she did say she had something to do. I'm curious. Alright. Resolving myself, I decide to try to tail her. When Saki exits the forest road, she arrives at the coastline. She walks east for nearly 5 minutes, then goes down a side road. The street has cherry blossom trees. There were cherry blossoms in a place like this? But now isn't the time to be admiring them. I concentrate my gaze only on Saki's back and resume the pursuit. Before long, I exit the tree-lined street and arrive at Viewpoint Park. It offers an unbroken view of the grand blue sea that lies before me. Saki heads towards the lighthouse, standing in the center of the park. Just then, another person appears from the shadow of the lighthouse. I instinctively almost let out a gasp. It's Haruka. Saki and Haruka immediately begin to quarrel for some reason. It's the same as back then, just before the monstrous wave struck that pier. I feel my heart beating loudly. I take a large roundabout path so that they don't notice me, and hide myself on the opposite side of the lighthouse. It's a place where I can hear their argument very well.
言いがかりはやめて。もう私はあんなもの持ってないわ。
嘘。あなたが取り上げたんだから。
ずっと私を脅し続けるつもり？
返してくれないなら。
私だって二度と見たくないんだから。
お願い、嘘つかないで。
嘘じゃないわ。
嘘。返して。あのすす返して。
Bell. Now that I think about it, when Saki heard the bell on that charm, and in that instant, a scene flies by my mind. That hopeless dream I had on the morning of the 1st. It couldn't be that the bell they're talking about is that bell. No, that's impossible. That's impossible. I shake my head countless times to get rid of that delusion. Anyway, right now, I've got to do something about the situation. When I think about it, I peek out from the shade of the lighthouse and observe those two. The quarrel has now gotten to a physical level, for the two are grappling. Saki manages to shake Haruka's hands off her and slowly draws back. Haruka steadily closes the distance between her and Saki as she throws a furious glare at her. Saki slowly shakes her head. Haruka grabs Saki's hand again, but this time, Saki thrusts Haruka away with all her strength. Haruka falls flat on her back. She's not moving at all. Saki shakes her head once again, trembling slightly, and immediately breaks off into a run. I come out from the shade and immediately rush to Haruka's side. It seems she's lost consciousness. I lift Haruka up in my arms and shake her body. Haruka! Haruka! Hang in there! The people who've noticed the uproar begin talking. Haruka! Suddenly, Haruka's eyes open and move around restlessly.
誠？
I silently nod. Haruka raises half her body up and blankly stares into my eyes. Just then, Haruka's eyes suddenly overflow with tears. Haruka. I hold out my hand to help her get to her feet, but she pushes away.
構わないで。
Huh? Haruka stands up and moves away as if to avoid me. What are you saying? I saw what happened just now.
誠には関係ない。関係ないから。
Haruka looks away from me and walks off. She quickens her smooth pace and starts getting further and further away. For some reason, all I can do is stare at her dumbfoundedly. When I come to my senses, Haruka is already gone. Feeling somewhat senseless, I trudge down the road I came and head back. I exit the tree-lined road and come out to the coastline. Just then, I feel a stare from somewhere. When I shift my attention towards the direction of Moon Beach, I see Saki, firmly staring at me. I'm instinctively paralyzed by her intense gaze. Saki soon averts her gaze and starts running in the direction of Moon Beach. I quickly chase after her. Saki doesn't slow down. Even though I'm running as fast as I can't catch up. Why? Why is she running away? It's all I can think about. I don't even understand why I'm chasing after Saki in the first place. Saki gets onto Moon Beach from the coastline and passes right in front of Luna Beach. She makes a beeline towards Sukiya Hotel. Not once does she slow down. When we reach the hotel, Saki rushes into the lobby from the front entrance. I desperately chase after her. Just then, a woman comes out of the lobby and we crash into each other. The woman and I fall on top of each other. Sorry. As I frantically get up and lend a hand to the helping hand to the woman, I breathe a sigh of relief. It's Izumi-san. Judging from her appearance, it seems she was delivering a pizza or something to the hotel. Yeah, Saki can run. How is she outrunning us? She's insane. She must have been on track or something.
なんだ、誠くんだったの。
Are you alright, Izumi-san? If so, then I've gotta go. Before I can, Izumi-san tightly grabs my hand.
ちょっと待った。見たぞ。
Huh? Expression?
罰として、これから手伝ってくれる？
I don't really get it, but I've gotta catch Saki right now. Sorry, Izumi-san. I'm in a hurry right now.
いいじゃない。どうせ夕方にはみんなでうちに来ることになってるんでしょ？
Yes, but...
誠くん。
Yes, ma'am. I can only run 10 paces without feeling like dying. Man, I haven't run in a while, but I used to really enjoy running. Obviously, can't really do much when COVID happened, right? But before COVID, I used to enjoy running around my neighborhood.
今日の私とくるみ、二人で一人前なのよね。どうしてだかわかるよね、誠くんなら。
I see. That basket. I thought it was strange at first. I thought that even if Kurumi pulled an all-nighter, there's no way she could have fixed it all by herself in one night. But I really have urgent business.
誠くん、私たち姉妹を見捨てちゃうつもりなの。
Izumi's son's eyes get moist, and she suddenly transforms into a frail young woman. Why? Why has it turned out this way? It feels like I'm being mean to Izumi-san, doesn't it?
私もくるみも本当に困ってるのに、誠くんの助けが必要なのに。
Damn it! We have to chase Saki. Why? No, Izumi-san. Please don't look at me with those eyes.
誠くんは私たちを利用するだけ利用して用がなくなれば使い終わった歯磨き粉のチューブのように捨ててしまうつもり
What a strange analogy, but all right. No. When I become flustered, Izumi-san continues to attack me while I'm cornered.
もういい。わかった。今日は衰弱した体に鞭打ってくるみと二人だけで働く。でももし私たちが過労で倒れてしまったらその時くらいは勘弁してね。
Please. Izumi-san turns around and starts frailly walking back towards Luna Beach. I should probably just give up on chasing Saki. Yeah, Izumi-san's tactics are working. She's tricking us. She's using her womanly charms. Izumi-san, I really am worried about you, so I'll help you. Just then, Izumi-san quickly turns towards me while a smile rises to her face.
あれ？休養はどうだったのかな？さきちゃんのことが心配なんでしょう。
How does she know?
大丈夫。きっとさきちゃんも来るわよ。私の勘だけどね。それじゃあ買い出しにでも行きますか。誠くん、今日のバーベキューの話聞いてるでしょ？
Barbecue.
今日5時にルナビーチ集合って聞いてない？
Yeah, I heard about it, but... So, we're all having a barbecue today. Izumi-san continues while giving me a deep nod.
だからその前にいろいろと準備しなくちゃならないわけで。でも車が動かない今となっては材料とかを買いに行っても私一人では持ちきれないじゃない？だからその買い出しの時誠くんにも一緒に来てもらいたいの。
I see. In the end, I'm no match for Izumi-san. Thus, it's decided that I go running about, shopping for ingredients in order to prepare for the barbecue. The barbecue is finally set up. Everyone is holding their own paper cup. Inside them is ice-cold beer. However, Kurumi and Haruka have orange juice. Savory smoke begins to rise from the iron plate.
それじゃあ乾杯しましょうか。乾杯の温度はそうね。ここは川島藩の藩長さんにお願いしようかな。
私が？
Everyone's gazes immediately turn to Yuka.
よし、任せて。だけど、何に乾杯すればいいのかな？もうそういうのは自分で考えるもんだよ、ゆうかさん。そっか、それもそうね。じゃあこうしてみんなが巡り会えたことに。それからちょっと。
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna skip forward since we've seen this before. Alright. Saki and Haruka's happy faces. How are they both so happy when they fought mere hours ago? Kurumi, come here. When everyone else becomes engrossed in conversation, I pick that time to casually call Kurumi over towards a nook. This may be an abrupt question, but... Have Saki and Haruka been in this mood since the beginning? I quickly glance towards the circle of people that's been now formed by the plate.
あ、そっか。お兄ちゃん知らないんだ。
Did something happen?
ね。
When she says that, Kurumi suddenly begins to whisper. According to her, Saki originally had no intention of coming to Luna Beach. But then, Okuhiko managed to calm her down and persuaded her to come along with him. Okuhiko actually managed to persuade Saki. Damn, he's good. I feel a bit of admiration. But is Haruka okay? don't worry about Haruka. Then are you saying that those two have made peace?
それはどうかな。そこまでは言ってないと思うけど、なんだかんだ言ってもさきさんの方はやっぱりちょっと引っかかってるみたいだし。
Well, that's probably true. Given that she quarreled with Haruka today at Viewpoint Park, it would have taken a miracle to cheer her up so much.
別にこれといって理由があるってわけじゃないんだけど、ただくるみにはそう思えちゃうんだよね。
I see. Thank you, Kurumi. I pat her on the head. And then, what is it? Haruka shows off that she has sea roaches, and then freaks out everybody, and then Saki spills water on Yuka, or spills beer on Yuka. They get into a fight. Haruka gets pissed off at Saki, and the barbecue ends in a bust. Oh yeah, apparently, what is it? Saki has been smuggling meat from the barbecue. And I'm pretty sure the reason she does this is to feed her dog. Anyways, so that was the barbecue. Everyone started fighting. It was pretty bad. Saki and Haruka. What exactly is their history?
嘘返してあのすす返して
Bell. So, was that Bell Haruka mentioned the same as that one? I'm completely exhausted, both physically and mentally. Though I don't want to, I find myself drifting off to sleep. I've got to ask Saki about the bell, about Haruka. I've got to ask her, all of it. Despite my efforts, I lose consciousness in the blink of an eye. Hidden Kindness, April 5th. Suddenly I wake up. It's not that I had a nightmare or heard a loud sound. It's just I somehow woke up for no reason. I take a look at my watch, which I'd placed on my bedside. 1:10 a.m. It's probably been about 3 hours since I went to bed. My mind is surprisingly wide awake, so I try to do multiplication tables in my mind to help me go back to sleep. Does that work? I tried this countless times. It's no use. I'm too alert. Resigning myself, I slip out of bed and head back to the living room. Or head out to the living room. Of course, there's no one in the living room. I let out a sigh in the quiet, empty room. I can hear Okihiko snoring from up the loft. Then, all of a sudden,
Oi, mate!
Okihiko suddenly shouts in a roaring voice. When I look up in surprise,
出たな、ハイテク怪人掃除機男。おっ、座れる。
what the hell? What are you doing? Okihiko, go to sleep. Or stop talking in your sleep, please. Scared me for a sec. It seems he's just sleep talking. Phew, man. What kind of dream is he having anyway? I ignore Okihiko and casually decide to try going outside the lodge. From an opening in the forest, I can vaguely see that the lights in Saki's summer house are on. That's right. There's something I've got to ask Saki. I determinedly head towards the summer house. In any case, there's just too many things about Saki that are bothering me. The bell, Haruka. I'll make sure I get the full story this time. I'm unusually confident right now. When I arrive at the summer house, I start to reach for the buzzer. At that time, I feel like I can hear Saki's voice. I try to strain my ears.
待ってって言ってるでしょ。
I was right. I walk towards the direction of the voice. I circle halfway around the wide grounds and arrive at the backyard. There's light coming from the area around the backyard. Saki's lively voice grows louder as I get closer. I can also hear some kind of high-pitched bark. I stop and stare. Saki's there. She's wearing a pair of glasses and is holding in her arms a playful puppy by her feet. It seems to be a stray puppy. It's the source of that bark I heard just now.
心配してたのよ。どこ行ってたの？
The puppy she's holding happily licks her cheek. She lets out a ticklish laugh. I'm surprised to see Saki so different from her usual self. Of course, I'm not talking about her glasses. I'm talking about how gentle, peaceful, and content she looks.
ちょっとここで待ってるのよ。
Saki puts the puppy down and disappears into the house. The dog wags its tail back and forth and starts barking in its high-pitched voice. I approach the back door. The puppy almost notices me, so I head for cover. Saki comes out. She's holding a plastic container with something inside. The puppy vigorously wags its tail as it barks in anticipation.
お利口さんにしてない子にはご褒美あげない。
Saki scolds the puppy a bit before opening the plastic container. Inside are leftovers of a splendid meat dish. Saki crouches down and presents the plastic container to the puppy. It excitedly chews on the meat. I see. I recall the quarrel at the barbecue. The beef she took back then. She actually planned it. She actually planned to split it with this puppy. It seems that she felt very uneasy about stealing the beef from us, but at that point, she'd gone too far to retreat. Fellow member of the Glasses Master Race. Hell yeah. Girls with glasses are so damn cute. I think every girl should wear glasses.
慌てちゃって。喉に詰まらせないでね。
Saki gently pets the puppy on its back, her face brimming with affection. Okay, hold on. I can feel my voice dying. Even though she's nothing but extremely aggressive and foul-mouthed towards the rest of us. Oh, thank you for the hydration. I just took a sip, but I'll take another sip. She really is a kind girl, deep down, isn't she? I quietly leave so that Saki doesn't notice me. My thoughts of questioning Saki have completely disappeared. It seems like I'll be going to sleep in a good mood. The feel-good state lingers as I go to bed and allows me to quickly fall asleep. But that slumber is brief. It's so noisy. Who is it? Just when I finally got into a good mood. Just before I can fall deeply asleep, that sound disturbs it. It's a sound of tapping on the window. The small window in the wide ceiling. Somebody's tapping on it. Irritated, I stand on top of my bed. I stand on my tiptoes and open the ceiling window. Pulling up with both my arms, I raise the upper half of my body outside the window. Huh? It's Saki. Saki tapped the window with a long tree branch. When Saki notices me, she averts her face as she becomes flustered and talks rapidly.
ちょっと散歩の途中だから。
Come again?
別に誠くんに会いに来たんじゃないから。
Okay, hold on. Sorry, my nose feels like super stuffy. Damn allergies, I believe. What?
つまりわざわざ来たんじゃないってこ
Right.
と。だから今朝一応ありがとう。
Huh?
バスケット。
While I'm here.
じゃあお礼言ったから。
Yeah.
それじゃあおやすみなさい。
Good night. Saki quickly goes down the lodge staircase and leaves. I shut the window and crawl into my bed again. Even though it was only for a short time, having the window open has caused the room to get freezing cold. I pull the covers over my head to try and preserve my escaping body temperature. And then I think of Saki. The Saki who isn't honest towards other people. The Saki who doesn't show any weakness to other people. The Saki who is prouder than others. But I'm the only one who knows. I know the fact that Saki is a nice girl, better than anyone else. She's simply a little bad at expressing her feelings. What she did just now was the best she could do to express her thanks. While thinking about that, I feel that it's kinda lonely for Saki to just go home like that. Saki. Unable to keep my emotions in check, I push aside the covers. I might have enough time to make it. I quickly change my clothes and sneak outside. Saki! There's no way she's here, even though I can't help but yell.
いるわよ。
Huh? What's this? You're still here? You surprised me.
びっくりしたのはこっち。あんな声出して。
Huh?
用事なんのよ。
I don't have any, but...
じゃあそろそろ帰るね。
Hey, hold on.
用事ないんでしょ。
Nope.
じゃあ別にいいじゃない。
Well, do you have any business after this, Saki?
ないわよ。
If that's the case, since you've come all this way, you've ought to rest for a while.
だから私はわざわざ来たんじゃなくて、散歩の途中だって言ったでしょ。
Why? In the middle of the night?
なんでもいいじゃない。
If it doesn't matter, then come here.
だね。星は動いてるから。
Stars? I suddenly look up. I'm taken aback as my heart is awestruck. The cloudless night sky is adorned with bright stars. I didn't notice them at all.
この季節、この辺りは一番星空が綺麗なの。
So you like stars, Saki?
特にってわけじゃないけど。
I get it. You definitely like them, right? I remember what happened when I went to the summer house earlier. I feel that the sight of Saki looking at the stars really suits her, just as the sight of her being affectionate to the puppy was. Saki hangs her head down and walks quickly. Where are you going?
あっち。
She starts walking towards the forest path. Then I'll go too.
近寄らないで。
Understood, mistress. For some reason, I'm not angry. A strange emotion stirs inside of me as I follow her. I don't know how far she plans on going, but Saki steadily descends the forest path's hill road. I follow her as I leisurely look up at the stars. I don't know the names of the constellations, but looking at them like this feels strangely romantic. I remember that there are times when I would innocently look at the stars when I was a kid. At that time, I didn't think that there was a world where you thought about girls in terms of like or dislike. It's a very nostalgic time, but the current me?
誠くん、何そんなところでもたもたしてるの？
Hey, Saki. Could you come here for a second?
どうして？
You'll see. The current me already knows that world exists. I can't return to who I was. I've already learned too many things, both good and bad.
何？
She asks this as she tilts her head. Yo, what? When I get close enough to Saki, I suddenly push her down as she walks. I collapse onto the forest path along with Saki. When she tries to get back up, I push her down from the side.
何するの？いや、
Don't make a fuss. Just stay like this. As I hold down the struggling Saki with my arm, I point to the sky. Saki suddenly looks up at the starry sky. When I was a kid, I did this a lot. When the stars were beautiful, I would watch them like this. I got scared for a second, but he just wanted her to look at the stars, I guess. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I take my hand off of Saki. Yeah, for stargazing. Thank God. I got really worried. It's like, bro. She's still stiffly curled up near me. Why don't you give it a try?
そんなに私に横にいてほしいなら言ってあげるけど。
She shyly lays back, her body sprawled on the grass.
悪くないわね。天然のプラネタリウムってところ？
Oh brother, such a stubborn rich girl. I look towards Saki with a bitter smile. Saki is stargazing with a rather content expression. She doesn't pay any attention to me, staring dazedly at the stars. The dark blue starry sky shines in Saki's large eyes. Her pale cheeks get wet with the evening dew. She instinctively touches it with her fingertip and flicks it off her skin. She sighs, and her hair becomes loose. Her unraveled hair is beautiful, befitting of a fascinatingly elegant woman. The night wears on by. Saki and I continue to lie on the ground, while being bathed by the stars' radiance. If this were a movie, then things would have ended perfectly. But reality is something that doesn't often go that well.
どう責任取ってくれるわけ？
Responsibility? It's just a little mud. It's not something to worry about, is it?
誠くんは良くても私は嫌なの。絶対嫌。
It seems this rich girl is quite the neat freak. When we got up to head back, we found that we had gotten mud on our clothes, causing Saki to start a hissy fit. Ugh. Why am I like messing up every single word now? I guess it's because my nose is bothering me. Understood, mistress. I shall clean it off as you desire. I began to write on the mud, using the back of my hand.
いい加減にやらないでくれる？
That's the first time I've ever seen the sprite. Nice pose. What am I, your slave?
絶対私に泥をつけないって誓ってよ。
What?
誓いなさいよ。
Damn it. Why do I have to do something like this? Although I grumble in my mind, I reluctantly make an oath. I definitely won't get mud on you, Saki.
今後一切私に泥をつけるものも許さない。はい、誓って。
Huh? So that means if something gets mud on you, I have to exact revenge on it, no matter what.
文句ある？庶民はすべからくひざまずけ。
Oh, brother. She has quite the nerve. She really is a rich girl. Even so, Saki seems to be having a lot of fun. While looking at her face, I'm starting to figure that this isn't so bad. Saki really is a kind person. She's just unable to express that very well. Right now, I realize I'm the only one to have seen the essence of Saki's true character. I think at the very least, I can listen to what she has to say, right? In the morning, I wake up, my head feeling kind of blank. It might be because a whole lot of things happened yesterday. I'm in a dreamy state of mind, unable to sort things out in my head. When I absent-mindedly enter the living room, I find Yuka with a sharp expression.
おはよ
Morning. Where are Haruka and Okuhiko?
う。もう出かけた？
Both of them?
そう、二人で。気になる？
No, just surprised. Haruka would be in the mood to go with Okuhiko.
奥彦くんもはるかに関してはなんだか本気みたいだからね。
Serious? That guy's a clear menace to women.
だから今まではね、本気で好きになってくれたら彼ほど女の子から見たら素敵な人はいないかもよ。
Well, he is rich.
そういうことじゃなくて、女の子の気持ちをよく分かってくれるってこと。
What? So Yuka, you like Oku?
バカ、そんなわけないでしょ。ところで誠、これからどうするの？
Well, I'm a bit concerned about something.
さきのこと？
Well, yeah.
なんでさきのことなんか気にするの？さきなんか。
Yuka, do you ever think you may be simply misunderstanding Saki?
だったらここへ連れてきて誤解を解いてみてよ。
Hey, why are you mad?
早く連れてきてよ。
It seems Yuka is still upset about the barbecue yesterday. Our friendships are falling apart because of something this stupid. Particularly Saki and Yuka's, who were old friends from middle school. If possible, I want the two of them to make up. Alright, I understand. Then I'll go invite her over. Will you wait for a bit?
分かった。
I quickly head for Saki's summer house. When I arrive at the front door, I hear sounds from the backyard. Perhaps Saki might be there. I circle around the house. Yo, Saki!
誠くん、
Can you come to the lodge now?
わかったわ。後から行くから。
Why? I have come here as your escort, Your Highness.
いいから先行って。
Saki's acting strangely restless. When I see that, I suddenly realize it. Saki's waiting for that puppy. It will come here seeking breakfast. I close in on Saki's ear and whisper this. So, you're waiting for it?
Eh?
Startled, she backs away from me and glares at me. I saw what happened last night. You gave it meat, didn't you? It was cute.
あれはただ床に落ちたからちょっともったいないかなと思ってあげただけ。それにあんなの小汚い野良犬よ。可愛いなんてこと。
No, when I said it was cute, I was talking about you, Saki.
え？
That puppy will definitely come again. It's become sort of a habit for it after all.
また来るようなら追い返すわよ。野良犬にまとわりつかれたくないもん。
Oh, here it is. I hear rustling in the bushes, and then the puppy shows up. When it recognizes Saki, it dashes towards her, and then it jumps at her feet. It lively wags its tail as it begins to whine and beg. It seems that it's completely attached to Saki. It's obvious that the puppy has known her for a long time. Despite this, Saki stands stock still. Now that she doesn't want to cling to me, she's reached the point where she can't back out. Well, this is just typical of her. I see. I thought there was something weird about the whole pizza thing.
何の話？
I'm talking about the day we met at Luna Beach. Kurumi made a mistake with the pizza delivery. You're planning on giving it to this little guy, right?
まさか。
I thought you were really overacting back then, getting so angry over late pizza. But now I see. That's also because you wanted to feed this little guy.
違うわよ。
Furthermore, it took you 6 hours to go complaining for compensation. Why? Were you having so much fun playing with it that you didn't want to leave?
違う。そうじゃない。
All this time, you've been taking care of it way before we came to this island, haven't you?
だから違うって。私は野良犬にまとわりつかれたくないって言ったでしょ。
Saki steps back and tries to run away from the puppy at her feet. She waves her hand as if to say shoo. The puppy innocently approaches Saki. When it does this, Saki gets desperate and tries to drive it away with more force than last time. You don't have to hide it.
無理じゃないわよ。
Suddenly, she crouches down. She picks the puppy up and lightly throws it.
あっち行って。
The puppy misunderstands, thinking that Saki is trying to play with it. It happily returns to her feet. Saki lightly throws it again. The puppy returns to Saki.
こっち来ないで。あっち行ってよ。
She tries again and again to drive it away, but the puppy always returns. He gets so playful at times that it's starting to get Saki's clothes dirty with mud and dust. Yes. No! Don't eat the dog! I don't get why Saki is like so tsundere towards the dog. Like, who cares if she likes the puppy? What's wrong with that? But oh well.
先にロッジ行っててよ。これ追い返してすぐ行くから。
Saki's eyes are faintly blurred as she says this. As usual, the dog jumps up on her. The puppy's muddy footprint gets on Saki's chest. It's like it's pressing a stamp on her. Alright, I just got a good idea. In the first place, Saki is being too much of a hypocrite. An occasional drastic measure is alright. Don't I have to exact revenge? I pick the dog up in my arms, and I lightly hit it several times. No! Don't do that! I'm going easy on it, but...
なんてことするの？
Saki's face turns pale when she hears the puppy scream. I gently let go of the puppy. The puppy runs away, frightened of me. Saki tries to chase it, and it jumps on her chest, wiping more mud on it. I can't forgive any living creature that gets mud on you.
けど相手は子犬よ。
I made a vow. It doesn't matter if it's a puppy or not. The puppy timidly comes back. I lightly kick it with my tiptoes. No! That was my intention. But the puppy is knocked down for a third time and lets out a sharp yelp.
やめて！
Saki holds the fallen over puppy in her arms. It's like a mother protecting her child from a life and death situation. The puppy cries into Saki's chest. Saki turns around and looks at me, Her glare is sharply piercing me. I see his puppy parting. maybe it deserves it. No, it's just I kind of lost my head back there. No, that's not it. How do I put it? Youch! My excuses prove futile as I receive a slap from Saki. This puppy is a paid actor. This puppy is a drama queen. I'm not even doing anything to it. It's overreacting. Somehow it knows exactly what it's doing. The Saki before my eyes is trembling with rage. What the hell is going on? What? How did this go so badly? What the hell is happening? Still holding the dog, Saki runs into the house. I stand frozen in place, dumbfounded. My cheek is hotly stinging with pain. Did that just happen? What the fuck? Well, that happened. Man forced stargazing to eat and kicking puppies. What a game. I know, right? How does our MC fail so terribly? What's wrong with this guy? What? Did the swelling give it away? Well, it was just some petty revenge. Wait a minute, you've got it all wrong. It wasn't because of that. It was my fault that it happened. I'm telling you, that's wrong. You really are misunderstanding Saki. Of course. The what? Are there only 2 guys on this trip? Yes, there are only 2 guys on this trip. Well, technically there's only 2 girls as well. The other girls were already on the island beforehand. So it's like 2 girls, 2 guys. But the other girls are just as important. To the story at least. Okay. This is crazy because this is the first time we've ever heard about this. What the hell is the magician's portrait? I need to know. Magician's portrait? Now that I think about it, didn't Saki say something to Yuka on the 3rd? Shut up, Yuka! Why don't you just go draw your little pictures like you did back then? Oops. Wait, what the hell? This line isn't voiced? Wait. Wait, what the hell? This line is not voiced. What happened? Like, you can tell what lines are voiced by the little note on the side. Anyways, Saki was in your class at the time? Or actually, I should read that. Anyway, it covered one of the walls of our classroom. Everyone divided the work by coloring their own portion of it.
色付けの前の下絵があるじゃない？それで私が描くか、サキが描くかで揉めたっていうか。
So, in the end, they picked yours, Yuka?
さっきすごい悔しがってた。 見てて怖かったもん。
When what happened?
出来上がったよ、めちゃくちゃに壊したんだよ。
What?
中に学校に忍び込んで。
Saki was that salty over the painting that she destroyed it? Huh?
みんなにバレても違うって言い張ってさ。ホームルームで先生に注意されても絶対謝らなかった。それだけじゃないんだ。
I wonder if someone else destroyed it, and then everyone just blamed Saki.
私に言ったのよ。絵くらい何枚でも描けるじゃない。
Jesus!
ずっと描いてればいいのよって。クラスのみんなの前でよ。
No matter what you draw, it'll never be called art. But if you like drawing so badly, then go ahead and draw forever. Christ.
私もこんな昔のこと言いたくないけど。 さっきの
God, I can't
ずっと笑ってる
imagine.
んだもん。だから何かあると私に突っかかってくるんだよ。
Wait, hold on. Nyamyan, on OBS, it shows 2 emotes. But in chat, no. In chat, it shows 2 emotes. On OBS, it shows 1. Which is correct. Did you put in 1 or 2 emotes? That is what people say when I draw? No, that's not true. Don't believe that. Anyone can draw. It just takes time. Oh, I see. I think I know why. I think the reason why it's showing 2 emotes in chat is because... Yeah, holy crap. The reason why is because the Better TTV emotes have the same name. So, when you put in the regular emote, it will also put in the BTTV version. So it's doubling every emote. That is what I wanted to see, like, because I didn't know how it works exactly. So now I understand. Now I understand how it works. Interesting. So I'm wondering if I should change the name of the BTTV version. Anyways. Did Saki really do it? So if someone isn't subbed and they use the emote, it what is it? It only counts as 1. That's also a good test. Thank you. So if someone isn't subbed and they still try to use the emote, it only counts as 1. But if someone is subbed and they try to use the emote, it doubles it. So I might change the BTT TV names.
You did it!
Oh, what the heck? Welcome in, Leon. Welcome. How are you guys? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you guys up to? Were you eating dog food? I don't know why. Usually every time I see Leon post something on Twitter, it's like he's eating dog food or something. What were you guys doing? Signalis. What the fuck? What, am I wrong? How is Junko? What's Signalis? I think I saw people talk about this game. I heard it was really interesting. But what do you think about it? Did you have fun playing it? I definitely like the aesthetic. She's an attractive woman, that's for sure. Playing a Resident Evil-like game. Don't play in the highest difficulty? Did you play it in the highest difficulty? What happened? But oh yeah, shoot. I should introduce myself, huh? My name is Art Sounds. I am a Lion VTuber. I like playing visual novels. Usually like science fiction ones. But hello, welcome in. I do the arts and I make the sounds. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm sure you guys have, because Leon streams are a lot of fun. He's a really cool guy. Definitely check him out if you haven't. He likes horror games. He likes yabai games. And he likes Tuhu as well, yeah. Tuhu. Big fan of Junko, right? I think, what is it? One of the first streams I saw you, you were playing like Black Souls or something. I was like, what the hell? Is that allowed on Twitch? But yeah. Thank you so much for the raid again. And if you're tired or something, definitely go take care of yourself. Black Souls is amazing, is it? It might be too explicit for my taste, but I'm glad you had fun with it. Oh yeah, right now I'm playing Never7, which is a science fiction visual novel written by Kotaro Uchikoshi. He also worked on games like the Zero Escape series and what is it? The I, the Somnium File series. Yeah. Head out. I need to crash. Good luck, Arts. Yeah, no problem. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you get lots of rest. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, Leon. Let me drink some water.
見回りに来た用務員さんが逃げてくとこ見たらしいんだよ。本当に先かどうかはわからないけど、ああいう強情なところもあの頃から全然変わってない。もう頭きちゃう。ねえ、もう先のことはほっとこう。
But Saki's a really nice person, right?
先のことはもういいってば。
No, I can't. Since before we came to this island, she's been taking care of the stray puppy the whole time. It's a very small puppy. She took the beef yesterday because she wanted to give it to the puppy.
それならそうだって言ってくれればいいのに。
She wouldn't. She's the kind of person who would never say that. Don't you understand? It's part of that stubborn personality you were talking about.
わかった。
She really is a nice person. Destroying a picture? She's not the kind of person who could do that.
わかったから。さっき呼んできて、もう一度。
I give her a deep nod and run down the short staircase. When I start walking towards Saki's summer house, I hear the cheerful voices of a man and a woman. When I look towards the forest path, I see Haruka and Okuhiko returning. Over there, I see Haruka with an expression I've never seen on her before. An expression brimming with emotion. Up until now, I've never could have imagined such a human-like expression from Haruka. To be honest, I'm shocked. My mental state is like a father who is watching his daughter with a boyfriend for the first time. I probably feel something close to that.
やあ石原、遅いお目覚めだね。こういう爽やかな季節は早起きすることをお勧めするよ。春眠暁を覚えずなんてのは本だけの話にしたいものだね。
Shut up. I don't need your help.
見苦しいよ、男のジェラシーは。もっとクールになることをお勧めする。
Didn't I just say I didn't need your help? Don't speak until I say so.
おや、種に交われば赤くなるの一例かな。
What?
あまりヒステリー気味のお嬢さんの感化を受けないことをお勧めする。ここのところ随分と入れ込んでるようだからね。
Yeah, that definitely was a line that Saki would say. What was that, Okihiko? Who did you hear that from? I am taken aback when I notice Haruka stare. Her glare coldly pierces me, even more unnerving now that her expression isn't its usual deadpan self. Haruka. Haruka suddenly averts her gaze, slips past me, and walks up the stairs. Okuhiko follows her lead. I turn towards the departing Haruka, unable to say anything. A very unpleasant feeling grabs my heart, and I turn towards Saki's summer house once again. I don't see Saki anywhere. The summer house is so still and silent. It kind of feels like a haunted house. Despite that, I pace around the building many times. It's as if I'm trying to hunt down Saki's lingering scent. This feels like a scene taken straight out of a romance novel. I give up and turn around to try and return to the lodge when the puppy shows up from out of the bushes up front. It seems the puppy also recognizes me. Its innocent black eyes make me feel a little guilty. Although I wasn't trying to, I still ended up hurting it. However, the puppy hobbles over to me. It begins to coil around my feet like a spoiled child. I slowly crouch down and pet the puppy on its head. Delighted, the puppy jumps up on its knees with its forelegs. Where did your mistress go? The puppy lets out a lonely whine. I leave the puppy and return to the lodge. Yuka isn't in the living room. Call Saki here one more time. Even though she asked me that, where did she go? I find Haruka lounging on the sofa. Do you know where Saki went? I ask Haruka. She silently shakes her head. I'll take that as a no. Now that I think about it, it doesn't seem like Okuhiko is here either. Haruka quietly points to the bathroom. From there, I can hear the sound of water running. It seems that Okuhiko is taking a shower. As I lightly nod in affirmation several times, my eyes wander around for no reason. I'm thinking about what to do from now on. No, I don't even need to think about it. The situation. It's a rare chance where Haruka and I are alone. I'll try asking Haruka what I can't ask Saki. Just as I think this and try to talk to her, Haruka suddenly speaks.
誠は知らなすぎる。
Huh?
これ以上近づかない方がいいよ。あの人に。誠は知らないから。あの人が本当はどんな人か。
Her sudden words leave me dumbfounded. Her. By her, she means Saki, right? Say, Haruka, why do you hate Saki so much? Saki's a really nice girl. I know that.
私の言うことよりあの人を信じるんだ。
You're wrong. It's not an issue of which one I trust.
わかった。もういい。
No, it's not. Haruka, what happened between you and Saki in the past? That bell. The bell is connected somehow, right? Come on. Why won't you tell me?
あの人に聞いたら誠はあの人のこと分かってあげられるんだから。
Haruka. Haruka turns her back to me. It seems she's no longer in a mood to talk. In this awkward atmosphere, Okuhiko comes out of the bathroom with the worst possible timing. I turn my face away to ignore him, but as expected, Okuhiko speaks anyway.
石原、本当にサキちゃんには注意した方がいいよ。
This guy. Did he hear everything?
まあ僕の勘だけどね、心の底が読めないんだ。何か胸の奥に、そう、暗い何かを秘めてて、うっかり僕たちが覗くと大変なことになる気がする。
What the hell is he saying? He doesn't even know a thing about Saki. I don't want to listen to Okuhiko anymore. I silently head for the front door and start to reach for the doorknob.
石原、気をつけろよ。サキちゃんは今に何かとんでもないことをする。
As I'm leaving, Okihiko says this. I resist the urge to punch him as I open the front door. I'm not heading anywhere in particular. It's just that it's way too unpleasant inside the lodge right now. Everybody's talking so negatively about Saki. In reality, I think this is all just a huge misunderstanding. Of course, I don't think Saki is guilt-free either, but to hate her this much seems unfair. Just then, I see the silhouette of a girl walking towards the harbor. Though she's far away, I can tell that she's on the road that leads to the shopping district. It's Saki. I instantly begin to run towards her. I realized that I was lying to myself when I said, I'm not heading anywhere in particular. I went to look for Saki, because I want to see her. I finally catch up to her at the entrance of the shopping district. Saki! It takes me a while to realize that I'm shouting at the top of my lungs. Everyone on the street turns their head my way. Saki! I don't give a damn. I call out to her in a loud voice once more. Saki turns around. My heart is burning with fire. I run towards her as fast as I can.
Makoto-kun?
I place my hands on my knees, panting heavily, and look up at Saki's face. My heart is brimming with deep emotions. It's as if I finally found someone that I've been looking for many years. It's that kind of feeling.
どうしちゃったの？あんな大声出してこんなバカみたいに走って。
I wanted to see you.
え？
I wanted to see you, Saki. Saki stares firmly at my face, and before long she bursts into laughter. I raise my body up, wiping the sweat away. Saki is still laughing. Why are you laughing?
だってあの子みたい。
You two? The instant I say this, I realize it. She's talking about that puppy. In other words, I'm just an ordinary mutt. Okay. MC thinks he's talking about the puppy, but I know from another route that she's comparing us to someone she knew 6 years ago who died. So I wonder if that's gonna come up this route. So I've been demoted from a slave to a stray dog? When she hears me say that, Saki instantly bursts out into loud laughter. Seeing that happy face of hers causes me to laugh as well. Our loud laughter echoes throughout the shopping district. We ignored the bewildered glares of the people on the street as we continued to laugh. Saki and I aimlessly go to the harbor. Our laughter has refreshed the mood. I can forget about the minor details for now. At the very least, I understand Saki. That alone is enough, isn't it? When I was a kid, I wanted to raise a dog. I'd often give food to stray dogs, which annoyed my parents. They'd say, "What are you gonna do if it gets attached to you?"
そういう子ってそうなると必ず飼いたいって泣くのよ。かわいそうだからって泣くの。そのくせに3日したら飽きちゃってまとわりつかれると蹴ったりするのよ。
It seems that Saki has misunderstood my actions from this morning.
そんなだったら最初から情けなんかかけちゃいけないの。
And the answer is, you think so?
そうなのよ。
Hmm.
誠くんは違うとでも言いたいの？
I don't think it was all a mistake, but how do I put it? Isn't it just being able to feel sympathetic towards a pitiful dog in need the important thing? I don't think it's irresponsible if you think that way. It's not wrong to be sympathetic towards it. If anything, the way you've helped that puppy only shows how kind and selfless you are. The most important thing is to ask yourself, how willing are you to take care of it and go from there? A slightly surprised expression appears on Saki's face. What the hell am I saying? Even I don't really understand what I'm talking about. As I laugh in an attempt to distract me from my embarrassment, Saki frantically looks away from me.
私少しだけわかるよ。でもそういう考えのできる人が何人いるっていうの？みんな自分が可愛いだけの利己主義者ばかりじゃない。そんなだから人なんか信用できないの。
She can't trust people. So is that why you like plants and animals so much?
そうよ。言葉なんか話さない。そんなもの必要としないからよ。
Saki suddenly begins walking. She quickly heads towards the pier. Saki walks straight to the tip of the pier. I follow her. The sea breeze blows strongly. The approaching waves crash against the pier, shooting up white sheets of spray. Saki is at the tip of the pier, not moving an inch. I stand next to Saki and quietly start talking to her. You can't trust people because they speak with words? Why?
嘘をつくからよ。
Lie.
人は嘘をついてばっかり。だから嫌。
Crash. The waves break, and a sheet of spray hits Saki in the face. But Saki doesn't seem fazed by the water, and just silently stares at the sea. Because they lie, I can't trust humans. In that instant, I recall Yuka's words. The magician's portrait. I say this out loud. Saki instantly trembles in shock and turns towards me. It was during your cultural festival in middle school, right?
優香に聞いたの。
I gave her a slow nod.
私一人で見たかったの。
Saki's eyes fill with tears.
誰もいないところで一人で見たかったのよ。
The instant she says this, large tears pour from her eyes. She tries to control herself by standing rigidly as if she's rooted into the ground, but her thin shoulders quiver. She clenches her hands into tight fists. The tears flying off her face fall onto those small fists. The magician Yuka drew. It was really incredible, wasn't it? Saki looks at me. Her gaze is filled with loneliness. Saki nods while biting her lip. New tears overflow her eyes. She's trying to overcome her bitterness. That's right. Saki was bitter. She was just bitter. That's why she snuck into school in the middle of the night in order to see the picture all alone. She must have been crying like she is now when she looked up at the magician's portrait. Was it foolish pride? That might be it. It was just the pride of a selfish rich girl who was ignorant of the ways of the world. In a way, I find it kind of cute. I think that Saki is cute from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Saki. I was thinking. It seems a janitor on patrol saw Saki running. Yuka said that, but in reality, you weren't running away because you destroyed the painting, right?
Eh?
You just didn't want anyone to see you cry. Isn't that right? Saki gives a light, lonely nod while muttering.
学校についてた野良猫と校庭の桜の木しか私の言うことまともに聞いてくれなかったのよ。
You're wrong, Saki. There's one more person you can talk honestly to. He's right here.
誠くん。
You don't need words. I'll become the cat and the cherry blossom tree. Tears fill up Saki's eyes yet again. I embrace Saki without a word. That's enough. I don't want to see you cry. Saki nods while burying her face into my chest. If this were a movie, things would have ended perfectly. But reality is something that doesn't often go that well.
ずっと私を信じてくれるの？
I will.
私だけを。
Only you.
私だけじゃなきゃ嫌なの。絶対嫌。
Yeah. I mumble this, intimidated.
何？その気のない返事。
I'm serious. I'll trust only you, no matter what happens.
じゃあ誓って。
Huh?
誓いなさいよ。
Cut me a break.
なんか言った？
No, nothing. This terrifying desire to monopolize is definitely the result of Saki's great pride. God, such a troublesome rich girl. Night is approaching. Saki and I are heading towards the lodge.
誠くん、私のこととんでもない女だって思ってない？
Obscene? What the fuck? What does she mean by this? Of course not. I writhe this answer out of my mouth.
本当に？本当にそう思ってる？
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't lie to you, Saki. I bet my face looks strained. I can't make eye contact with her either.
嬉しい。
Huh? Those unexpected words surprise me. It's not like Saki to speak so honestly. Those words that came directly out of her mouth were the feelings that came straight from the bottom of her heart.
嬉しい。たとえ嘘だとしても。嘘なんだよね。
Even if it's only a little bit, could it be that Saki is starting to trust me? If that's the case, then I'm the happy one.
私、自分でも分かってるの。我が強いっていうか、わがままっていうか。だから可愛くないのね。一度、心を空っぽにしてみたい。
It's fine. I don't think any of that at all. It's fine if you just stay the way you are right now. It just seems like everyone's misunderstanding you, that's all. Especially Haruka. The instant I say that.
はるかの話はやめて。
Don't bring up other girls. What are you doing? You idiot. Oh no. Saki suddenly expresses her discomfort. What? Why do you get so worked up when it comes to Haruka?
いいからやめて。あのクローンの話は聞きたくない。
Then just tell me one thing about that bell. That bell. Perhaps I might have some connection to it as well.
誠くんと？そんなはずないわ。あれはただの遊びだったんだから。
You said it was just a plaything yesterday as well. What do you mean by that? You can't tell even me?
はるかが私を脅すのよ。
Threatened you.
そう。あの鈴で。
But yesterday, Haruka definitely said give it back.
一度は取り上げたからよ。けど、高波に飲まれたとき、
Ah, I see. So it's when they were both washed away. That Saki was the one who... That's why Saki had the bell. I see. So that's how the quarrel at the pier started. Then the bell was already sunk into the sea.
それが今朝になって、また私にあの鈴見せに来たの。
Huh? Which means Haruka has the bell right now? Saki nods. Saki, you're not the one who actually has it, right?
どうして私が？
No, if you don't have it, then it's fine. So you really don't have it.
本当よ。私誠くんに嘘なんかつかない。
I trust Saki's words. I just promised it earlier. No matter what happens, I'll only trust Saki. That sounds like a. That sounds like it's gonna bite me in the ass. I don't know. I mean, this is Saki's route, so we should trust her, but I feel like that's gonna lead to something bad. While we were talking, we passed by the front of Luna Beach. When we do, Izumi-san and Kurumi come out, having just closed up shop. They tell us they're heading to the lodge once again to cook dinner. Ass biting how lewd? That's not a lewd. What? In what world is ass biting a lewd action? The four of us decide to head to the lodge together. After walking for a while, it gets dark around us. The dark clouds conceal the sheerly starry and moonlit sky. As we ascend the Silent Hill Road, Silent Hill? I ask Izumi-san a question. I'm happy you're coming, but isn't it too early to close the shop? I joke. Yeah.
今日ね、珍しく昼間の間、ずっと満員だったのよ。忙しくて疲れちゃった。だから早めに閉店って決めたの。
お姉ちゃん、いつもの10倍を売り上げたってホクホクなんだよ。ほら、こうやって5章大事に抱えちゃってさ。
I see. So that's why the handbag Izumi-san's holding right now is bulging so much.
うるさい。くるみが泊まりに行くなんて言うからよ。
Staying over.
ごめんね、まことくん。ゆうかちゃんには電話しといたんだけど、くるみが泊まりに行きたいって聞かないもんだから。
So you're staying over as well.
保護者同伴。くるみが迷惑かけちゃ悪いから。
くるみだけでも平気ですよだ。お姉ちゃん、自分が行きたいだけなんだから。
When Kurumi says that, Izumi-san lightly pokes her on the head. Kurumi puffs her cheeks. Seeing the scene of the two sisters acting so intimate causes me to break out into a smile. But
泉さんにもくるみちゃんにも誰も来てくれって頼んでないんですけど。
Saki suddenly says this.
は？え？そんなにお忙しかったんならもっと営業してればよかったじゃないですか。
What the fuck?
いつもは開店休業なんだから、こういう時こそ稼いでおかないと危ないんじゃないですか？あとあと。ねえ泉さん。
Why is Saki so aggressive?
まあそうなんだけどね。いいのよ、私そんなに良くないから。
Hey, Saki, watch your tone.
思ったままに言ってるだけよ。悪いかしら。
Of course it's bad. Who do you think you're talking to? Saki, who do you think fixed your basket?
まことくん、それはいい。
Tell the truth. Don't you know that Izumi-san and Kurumi pulled an all-nighter just to fix that basket? All for you.
あれ、まことくんじゃなかったの？
I knew this would bite us in the ass. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's right. I didn't fix it.
私、バカみたい。
Huh?
バカみたい。
Saki shouts that and starts running. I stand motionless in place, stunned. There's no way in hell that I can chase after her. I made the same mistake Okahiko made. Though I didn't have any ill intentions, I still ended up deceiving her, just like he did. I know, like, what the fuck? If he told her in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. Can I post a clip? Yeah, of course you can. Did you clip something? Was it the ass biting? Humans are just liars. Saki's words weigh heavily in my heart. After dinner, I isolate myself in my room. Sitting together in a circle, cheerfully after dinner, I'm not in the mood for that sort of thing. Context not needed. Oh god. Once again. Hold on. I'll watch this without the sound. Hold on. Yeah, it is. It was the ass biting scene. God damn it. But thank you for the club. As I throw myself down on the bed, my thoughts blankly turn to Saki. At that time, my door quietly opens. I sit up on my bed. Standing over there is Haruka.
どうして一人だけ部屋に戻っちゃうの？せっかく来てるのに。
You mean Kurumi and Izumi-san?
来てくれてる人がいるのに部屋にいるなんておかしい。
I know.
分かってるんなら、そうしたら。じゃあ。
Haruka. I call out to Haruka to stop as she tries to leave the room. That's right. I have to ask her about it.
何？
Haruka, you have it, don't you? That bell?
持ってない。あの人に取り上げられたから。
No, you're lying.
嘘じゃない。
Saki doesn't have it.
確かめたの。
Saki said that you had it.
私は持ってない。
Say, Haruka, would you entrust me with that bell for just one day? I can't tell you the reason why. It's just that that bell might be something very dangerous. The instant I say that, I notice a change in Haruka's behavior. Haruka slowly reaches her hand out to the buttons on her cardigan. Remaining silent, she begins to unbutton them one by one. Uh-oh. What? I am dumbfounded. Haruka, what are you... When she finishes unbuttoning, Haruka begins to reach for the hook of her skirt next. And then I finally come to my senses. I reflexively grab Haruka's hand, stopping it from moving. What are you doing?
身体検査でも何でもすれば。
Haruka,
信じ合えないのなら仕方ないでしょう。
Wakata. I get it, Haruka. Haruka firmly stares at me, but I can't look at Haruka's eyes. Haruka slowly begins to button up her cardigan. I can't move an inch. Once she straightens out her clothes, Haruka wordlessly leaves the room. I flop onto the bed. So not only have I deceived people, I've also lost the ability to trust them. Some great person I turned out to be, huh? But Haruka and Saki, it's not clear which one of them is lying. I cringe as this intense conflict rages inside of my head. I want to escape from this agony right away. I shut my eyes and I try to turn off my mind. I'm so distressed that it's clear that I won't be able to go to sleep well tonight. April 6th, Saturday. Suddenly, I hear the sound of a ringing bell in the darkness. I fall out of my bed as I try to jump out of it. It's the exact same sound from my hopeless dream. My heart pounds violently. The sound of the bell definitely came from the living room. Despite my body feeling sluggish, I force myself up and run towards the living room. The room is pitch black. It's impossible to see anything. I hear the faint sound of the bell again. And at the same time, I hear the sound of tapping footsteps running down the short staircase on the terrace. It's coming from outside. I immediately open the front door. It's pouring rain outside. I rush down the short staircase and plunge into the downpour. Near the entrance of the forest path, I see two bright red lights. It's the taillights of a car. I see a shadow running towards the car. The shadow has a ponytail that sways with the rain. Saki? The car's door is slammed shut. The headlights turn on, illuminating the countless falling raindrops in the darkness. When I look closely, I see that the car has a white sphere-shaped object on its roof, an object I've seen before on certain cars in cities. It seems that it's a taxi. Vroom. The taxi starts driving away in unison, with a sound of exhaust coming from its pipe. The bright red taillights of the taxi get farther and farther away, and the sound of the tires driving on gravel is eventually drowned away by the rain. That was definitely Saki. Saki napped? I don't think she's getting kidnapped. It sounds like she got into the car herself. Also, I just noticed this, but the roof, the window on the roof is open. That means that my room is getting drenched right now. What's going on? What was she doing at the lodge in the middle of the night? And why did she get into a taxi? And where is she going in it? I suddenly realize my whole body is soaked with water. I'm assaulted by a stinging cold. For now, I'll go back into the lodge. When I turn around, I hear the sound of a window closing. Someone might be awake. I return to the living room while shivering. I go back in through the front door and stare in the darkness to check my surroundings. I don't sense anyone else's presence. There's no sign that any of the others are awake, which means that the sound I heard earlier, the window closing, that is, was just my imagination? I tried thinking of it that way. It feels like the sound of the bell I heard earlier, the taxi were all just illusions. Of course, Saki's ponytail swaying in the rain would be the same. Am I still half asleep? I must be so overwhelmed that I'm hallucinating. That must be it. In the first place, I can't think of anywhere Saki would go out in this late of night. And in this rain to boot. As I nod to myself, I return to my room and change my clothes. I once again crawl into my still warm bed and close my eyes. I strangely feel much less troubled now than before. I wake up. As usual, the sound of the rain is still echoing. It's an intense sound. Splish splash in the bedroom? Yeah, he's just like walking into his room and it's like splash splash, and he goes into his bed and the bed is like dripping wet. He doesn't notice a thing. The downpour is probably still going on. It's a little too loud for me to try to fall asleep again. When I turn over in my bed while having thoughts like that. Huh? I hear a loud scream. Feeling uneasy, I jump out of bed. When I rush into the living room, everyone else gathers in succession. In the center, Izumi-san is flustered, overturning her handbag. Her face has gone pale, and her eyes are bloodshot. This isn't like her at all. Izumi-san, what happened? What the fuck? Saki just robbed her? What's going on? What?
お姉ちゃん、ちゃんと調べたの？
当たり前よ。
どこか別のところに置いたりしてません？
そんなことしないよ。あれだけは。
それなら盗まれたんだね。それしか考えられない。
Stolen. Are you saying one of us stole them?
短絡的だな。何も僕はそこまで言ってない。
盗まれたの、それだけかな。みんなの財布とか。
調べた方がいいね。
Yuka begins to run for her room. Taking that as a signal, we all run off to check our respective wallets. Several minutes later, all of our faces have gone pale. What? Is Saki some kind of master thief? What's going on? How is it possible that she stole everyone's money? Though we've all gathered, nobody says a word. Only the sound of the pouring rain can be heard.
どうする？
Yuka finally speaks. With a concerned expression, Kurumi looks at Izumi-san. Izumi-san is biting her thumbnail.
この中の誰かが犯人かな。
Perhaps someone among us is the culprit. Haruka, don't say something so stupid.
可能性よ。
それはそうなんだけど、僕気になることがある。
何？
More importantly, we need to call the police.
待つんだ。その前に僕が。
This isn't the time to be telling us your concerns.
とにかく警察。
I stand in front of the phone and pick up the receiver. As my hands tremble, I'm about to dial the number for the police when all of a sudden, the front door quietly opens. I can hear the loud sound of the rainfall. I turn around and look towards the front door.
ごめんください。誠くんいる？
What? Why is she so nonchalant? Why is she like looking for me? Why is she happy to see me? We literally fought the day before. Saki. I put the receiver down for the time being. Saki enters the living room while wiping the raindrops out of her hair.
勝手に入ってきちゃった。外すごい雨なもんだから。悪いけどタオル貸してもらえる？
Yuka heads towards the kitchen. Izumi-san slightly raises her head and looks at Saki. Okihiko glances at Saki. Haruka slowly steps back. Kurumi looks at Saki with upturned eyes, her head still hanging downwards. Saki, not noticing how different the others are acting, approaches me.
誠くん、ちょっといろいろ話があるの。いい？
Saki, now is not the best time.
どうかしたの？
Saki seems to have finally noticed everyone's change in behavior. Saki tilts her head questioningly as she surveys her surroundings.
泥棒に入られたのよ。
泥棒って？
Everyone's money was stolen. All of yesterday's proceeds from Luna Beach are completely gone as well.
まさか君じゃないよね。昨日の真夜中、君ここに来たでしょ。僕は見たんだ。君がロッジから出ていくところ。それからタクシーに乗ってどこかへ行ったね。
No. It's happening again. No one's gonna believe her. Then, that really wasn't an illusion after all.
それ本当？
私
知らないとは言わせないよ。証人がいる。
What a snitch, I know, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for snitching. She's like the only lead they have right now. There's like no reason for her to be here at night.
誰よ？
石原、見たままをちゃんと言ってくれないかな。
誠くんが
Uh-oh.
何を見たの？
They're all looking at me. They're all asking me questions. Oh no.
外まで追い
What
か
do
け
I say?
君も彼女の顔を見ているはずだ。
誠追いかけたの？
No,
嘘をつくのはやめてくれよな。
I lower my head, fully aware of the other's piercing glares. I lift my face and look towards Saki. She is staring straight into my eyes. Yeah, I definitely followed them.
誰だったの？誰？
Alright, this is where we stay quiet. We shut the hell up.
おい、石原。
I don't know. I just don't know. I just want to scream that she's innocent. Chikaoyo. It wasn't Saki. I want to do so badly, But I can't. That person I saw last night was definitely Saki. That's why I can't cover for her. Even though I want to trust her, I can't. I don't know what to do. My mind is scrambled, and I lose the ability to make any sound judgments.
もういい。その態度を見ていれば言われなくても分かった。さきちゃん、ゆうべここで何してたんだ？
私そんなことしてない。盗んでなんかいない。
だったら何してたのか言ってくれよ。
私は知らない。
知らないじゃ分かるものも分からないだろ。
知らないものは知らない。
さきちゃん、一度だけ聞かせてね。
Saki averts her eyes. She purses her lips and clenches her hands into fists.
さきちゃん、教えて。本当のこと言って。
Saki. I finally managed to wring my voice out. Saki looks towards me. Her desperate gaze is begging me to help her.
誠くんは信じてくれるわよね。
Yeah. I trust you.
嘘。
I'm not.
嘘じゃないならどうして何も言ってくれないの？私じゃないって言ってくれないの？
That's Saki shadow clone jutsu. No way. But that would explain how she was able to steal everyone's wallet so fast. Saki, give an answer so that everyone will understand. Once you do that, everyone...
誠くんも言葉にしなきゃ信じてくれないんだ。
You're wrong. I want you to say it because I trust you. Saki slowly shakes her head.
誠も同じね。人なんてみんな同じよ。
Why does she keep saying that? Why does she keep saying humans are all the same? What does that mean? Saki turns back and bursts out the front door. Saki! Saki begins to descend into the forest path, which has practically changed into a marsh, as if she's tumbling down. I desperately chase after her. I keep running against the pouring rain. I slowly close the distance between Saki and I. Before long, Saki gets onto the road that leads to the cave. I don't like this road. I hate this road. Not this road. Please, anything but this road. There's cherry blossom trees. I immediately rush onto the tree-lined street. Okay. We're out of the road. We're good. I chase Saki. If we continue like this, we'll arrive at Viewpoint Park. Saki's ninja running across through the forest. In other words, a dead end. At that time, what should I say to Saki? What do I even want to say once I catch up with her? You don't need words. I will become the cat and the cherry blossom tree. I said that to Saki yesterday. Even so, I couldn't completely trust Saki. What am I supposed to say to her now of all times? The tip of the cape, the dead end. Saki grips the fence with her back turned towards me. I slow down and cautiously approach her. I hear the sound of waves breaking at the bottom of the cliff. The cold rain intensely beats down on Saki's back. Saki. I call out to her. Saki doesn't try to answer or turn around. Suddenly, she begins to cross over the boundary of the dead end. Saki! I kick off the wet ground and start running. Saki climbs over the iron fence and stands on the opposite side of it. She can't be.
来ないで。近寄らないで。
I come to a halt. The fiercely blowing wind waves through Saki's hair. Saki, I swore to always continue believing in only you, even though I swore that.
いいの。もういいのよ。私なんて。
Saki glances directly downwards. My chest tightens from the painful look in her eyes.
私のことなんてもう誰も何とも思わない。
You're wrong, Saki. That's not... As I say that, I carefully step towards Saki. And at that time, Saki quietly raises her dangling left hand and opens it. Lying there, in her palm is the bell. It's that bell. The bell she said she lost in the ocean. Even though she said Haruka had it now.
ずっと私が持ってたのよ。
Why? Why would she lie?
私もあなたに嘘ついてたの。あなたを信じてはいなかったの。私は人なんか信じない。信じられない。信じたくない。
Saki,
自分を誰かに信じてほしいとも思わない。信じてくれなくていい。
Saki, please, listen to me. I take a step forward.
近寄らないでって言ったでしょ。
I take another step forward.
来ないで。本当にそれ以上来ないで。
I gently reach my hand out. Saki slowly shakes her head. While continuing to keep my hand stretched out, I approach her even more. Take my hand. Take my hand, Saki. I take another firm step. At that instant, Saki lets go of the fence with her right hand. She gently closes her eyes. Her body leans backwards. The bell slips and falls from her now powerless left hand. And like that, she falls. She falls into the pitch black, alluring darkness, like a scrap of paper dancing in the wind. Saki. Why? Why, Saki? Saki! And there you go. That's part one of Saki's route. And thanks to that bell, we've time looped again. So we're in April 1st, all over again. I think that's a good place to stop, right? Next stream, we'll try and figure out how we can save Saki. Oops. As I wake up, I kick the covers off the bed with all my strength. Still half asleep, I blankly stare into space. There we go. Man, there's still like so much we don't know. Like, what caused her to, be like this, to be so untrusting? I wanna save her. She doesn't have to be like this. But we'll save that for another time. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, though, the next Never7 stream will be next week, because my week's pretty full this time. What is it? I'm actually pretty busy this weekend, so my times are all fucked. But you can fix her? Of course you can fix her. What do you mean? Of course we can fix her. We can always fix her. I will fix her. But yeah. So, this is my schedule this week. Tomorrow. So normally, or what I was gonna do was I was gonna read more Never7 next week at the same time. But because I'm a little bit busier this week, I decided to move stuff around. So instead tomorrow, I'll be playing Samurai Champloo Sidetracked. Yeah. I want to try and finish it in a single stream. I heard it's like about 7 hours, so I think it'll be alright. But if I can't finish it this stream, or if I can't finish it in one stream, we can always do another day. Mm-hmm. But on Thursday, that should be the final Birth by Sleep stream, which I'm super excited about, because I actually think the ending to Birth by Sleep is kind of pretty kino. So I'm looking forward to it, to finally ending it, so that we can, have more time to do other things. Yeah. On Friday, I'll be starting Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's my mother's birthday, so I'll be busier during the day. That's why the stream is like super late. So I'll be finally starting Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've been wanting to play this game for a really long time, because I played through Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and it was like super good. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. And I bought this game. I bought 2 like right after I finished 1, but I never got a chance to play it. So I'm looking forward to finally starting it. And on Saturday, it'll be my niece's birthday. So that'll be another day where I'm super busy, which is why the stream is starting so late. And finally, on Sunday or Saturday, it depends on which time zone you're on, actually. Right? Wait. Oh, fuck. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking stupid. Uh-oh. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, shit. Wait. So. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Okay. That means my Cyberpunk stream goes directly into the Venom stream. I just realized what I did here on the schedule. Oh God, the time zones. Okay. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about. But so that means I can't play Cyberpunk for too long. Basically I'll only be able to play it for like 2 hours. Now that I look at it, because I forgot. I didn't think about how time works, and so basically, yeah, I'll be doing a Venom watch along on Sunday with Saku. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm assuming. Apparently, it's Saku's favorite movie that's not animated, which is like, huh? What do you mean it's your favorite movie? What the hell? Well, there's no way. Come on. I've heard so many bad things about Venom. Is this real? Will she be right? We'll decide. Oh, and the stream will be on Saku's channel, not mine. So, basically, maybe I should just cancel the Cyberpunk stream. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. But yeah, so if you're in the PT time zone, the Cyberpunk stream goes directly into the Venom stream. Because I'm stupid and forgot that, yeah, it'll still be Saturday. It'll still be Saturday if you're in PT. Oh my God. Time zones are so fucked. But yeah, I'm a little bit anxious, a little bit worried about Venom. But I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I know the stream will be fun, because hanging out with Saku is always fun. She's so funny. seriously so funny. I don't know if good. Yeah, I don't know if it's good either. I've never seen it. I've been avoiding it for a really long time. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man. I really like Spider-Man movies. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I just sneezed. But basically, that'll be it. You'll be annoying? Nah, you're never annoying. What are you talking about? But yeah, I don't know if it'll be fun. Or I don't know if the movie will be good, but it will be fun. So I hope you guys can make it. I know it's very late. If you're on the top hemisphere of the world, I know it's very late for a lot of people. But yeah, well, we're catering to Saku time. We're catering to Saku time because she's Australian. Good eye, mate, as they say down there. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me go look for someone to raid. Let's see who's on. I actually planned this quite poorly. If it wasn't obvious enough. Because I thought we would be able to do the other half of Saki's route today. Or tomorrow. I thought we'd be able to do the other half tomorrow. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I have another stream tomorrow. Huh, so we can't do that. That would be stupid. Yeah, she in upside down land. Yeah, for sure. You guys have any plans this weekend? I don't really like social gatherings, so I'll just be there to enjoy the food, basically. Oh yeah, I need to check if Samurai Champloo works. Hold on. Maybe I should do like a test stream right now.